It's a different game, ladies and gentlemen. And the rope up on the point, okay? He's not out of it, though. The next car shot, he didn't break the head. No way! Range there. I think so. This will come in. Rematch on the chip. Oh my God, he didn't get it wrong. Oh, he hit me. Think that he did. They're trying to stop the bandit thinking it's free. And all. Speaking what? In the hell did we just win it?
We can't change the world. Look how we changed the game.
What's going on, and welcome to War of the Gods, week number 7's top 8 for you here on Stream.me. With you as always, Mr. Aquaman, and to my right, Mr. Echo. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, baby, we're here. Jinx in the chat asking, is Aquaman and Echo going to cast Evo? I think Aquaman is, but I'm not. I won't be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there yelling a lot, screaming a lot, and trying not to cuss.
There you go. Classic StreamMe style right there.
Yep. It is what it is. I've been censored. It's all good. But here is home, and we get to give you guys our Injustice 2 experience. I hope you guys like it. Are you about to let that rip? All right. Got some stuff for you guys later on. I'm not ready to actually hit you with it yet. I want to backhand you with some knowledge and some hype. But, wow.
That's called a reset, Aquaman.
I was just reading that it shows on Discord that you're playing Roblox right now, Echo.
Sick! Bro, you don't even know what's going on over here, bro.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's going on over there.
Look, there's downtime. I've got to have something to do besides talk to Aquaman every week. So, look, don't even worry about it.
I also want to shout out God Now, who subscribed yesterday to War of the Gods. Thank you, sir. God Now, if you're in the chat or if you watch us back on YouTube, you have been shouted out, sir. Thank you so much for supporting War of the Gods and what we do here and what we try to do for the Injustice scene. You know, give you guys something to do every single week. Gives us something to do because I'd be bored, if I'm being honest with you. But let's actually talk about what's happening tonight, and that is top 8 of week number 7. Yeah. Let's take a look at that bracket. And this first matchup's got me feeling certain ways.
I can't wait for this because a little bit of flair's been following Nub Cakes the last couple of weeks. You know, between the combat trying to mirror him and the Batman mirror, and then the teabags that came out of that set, and then Nub Cakes and combat met up again in pulls this week. And now we got Nub Cakes and SylverRye. Both Batman specialists, but SylverRye lately going to Hellboy and putting in work there. Just seeing these two kind of meet up is almost bittersweet because it makes sense to have both of possibly, you know, the top 3 Batmen, not forgetting Forever King, just meeting up in this top 8 as our first match. And then Deoxys and Tweedy, I already saw the trash talk in the chat. Deoxys saying he's going to mop 3-0. Tweety saying, you know what, I wasn't going to play, but I'll let my man get some jump in, low stabs real quick just to boost his confidence before Evo.
Hey, you know what?
So I'm liking it.
Jump 3, low stab, the unblockable of the Blue Beetle gameplay, but it's going to be incredibly exciting to watch. But yeah, I can't wait for this first one. Nub Cakes and SylverRye, 2 of the hottest players coming into Evolution this Friday, and I actually got to talk about that on Ultra Chen, where these two guys really to look out for. You know, outside of the clusters of players, you know, you've got Team Noble, Echo Fox, the Nasser guys over there from the Middle East. You know, there are groups of guys, and there's the individuals to look out for. SylverRye, Nub Cakes are amongst them. That just have to be favorites going in. That could upset some of these top guys, or some of the even higher favorites. You know, you're looking at the Semijes, the Tweedys of the world. But we'll get in that a little bit later on. Because Evolution is knocking at our doorstep just 2 days away now. Oh!
It's close, baby.
It's close.
And it's about to go down.
So this is actually really good Thanks, Soups. This is really good practice for these guys just a couple of days right before Vegas begins here at the Mandalay Bay Arena. But here we go. War of the Gods, week number 7's top 8 has begun. We got Nub Cakes versus SylverRye. And just like in SylverRye fashion, saying he's never going to mirror Nub Cakes ever again. The man just knows it inside and out. And he's going to be going Hellboy here. You're going to see a lot of trade activation, try to disrupt the Batman pressure with it. But I expect this to be a really good matchup. You know, it seems like Batman does have some tools capable of controlling the pace of the match up until that trait does come out. But drawing first blood and already in an aggressive state here is Nub Cakes with the 3 traits activated. He's going to follow it in. And there's that trait disrupting Batman. But so smart! He just covered everything I got!
That was sick. And did you see to start off the match, he did a forward dash under Hellboy's leap and caught SylverRye with the back 1-1 as a trip guard. And that the man knows his stuff so far.
That one read led to about 90% of the health, and he just looks so prepared. Does Nub Cakes?
Oh, that was a big whip, but Nub Cakes delayed the wake up, so he didn't get to capitalize. He easily could have though. Tried to float there. SylverRye coming in with the jump. Ooh. Upward battering actually whiffed.
I half expected that to hit. It looked like the wake up shoulder was active for quite some time. I thought that the indivisible frames would have been shaved off of it.
There you go. Nub Cakes taking the first health bar. SylverRye still has 383 hit points remaining on Nub Cakes' health bar. See if he can open him up. Back 2-3. Not going to leap in.
Yeah, I would expect him to try to make some reactions to the back 2 out here in the neutral if they whiff, to just leap and try to catch the 3, you know, when it goes back 3/4 screen.
And a lot of stray hits there by SylverRye. Wake up throw by Nub Cakes. He's got 2 bats at his disposal. No, he's going to keep them.
Can end this.
And like I mentioned earlier, SylverRye got to keep that trait up as much as possible. See this pressure, excellent block by Nub Cakes, not falling for that 50-50. SylverRye does love to throw that low to condition you. Oh!
Oh, it tried to meet him in the air, and it's not going to work. SylverRye all over it with the read. 333.33 damage. You can't get no better than that.
SylverRye really putting on the pressure. Oh my goodness!
Oh, that was a whiff throw. Then push block. Nub Cakes has so much meter right now.
Oh no, these stray hits may come back to bite Nub Cakes right now as he is dwindling on health. These single hits are going to be for the kill. Oh my goodness!
Just stall it on him, baby. Okay, SylverRye gets out of that corner. Forward 2. Tried to air was Nub Cakes. SylverRye dropped the combo on purpose so that Nub Cakes wouldn't clash.
It looks like Nub Cakes. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Trying to get a little too reactionary there at the end, I think, and he held onto that meter way too long as SylverRye was able to single hit his way back into the match, and before you know it, it's too late. And Nub Cakes was getting a little. It wasn't hesitant. Like I said, he was looking to react a little more, where he wasn't blocking, he was jumping, he was, I don't know, he was looking for certain things. You know, that movement without fear. Looked like it finally came back to haunt him a little bit. Got caught by a lot of forward 2s of SylverRye, a lot of the leaps, where you saw Nub Cakes tried forward dashing, walking forward, or simply jumping in those situations. So all those stray hits definitely came back to bite him. And going for the medium forward 3s like we know him to be, probably should have held on to that bar and looked for a win.
Approaching Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, and he had one opportunity to clash, and SylverRye knew it. Just let the combo drop, armored up, and then just finished the job. But that first, if Nub Cakes can play the way he played that first health bar, he'll be golden. But like you said, he kind of lost momentum along the way, and things just, ooh, he might get a background bounce off this, and he does.
Drops the back 3 though. That can sometimes be an awkward conversion, especially Batman's back 3, where he does that lean back with it.
Right. Oh, nice jump 1. Looked like the very last active frame.
Recovering time, didn't need the hit stun off of that mechanical bat, chasing him down, holding these
Not
jump into
afraid to
SylverRye,
jump.
and you know SylverRye's amazing with those reactions with the anti-air grab, so you got to be looking out for that in this matchup as well.
Not only reaction with the air grab, but the reads as well. SylverRye so tricky with Hellboy. You never know what side he's about to come on.
Wake up down 1 by Nub Cakes.
Woo!
That's confidence right there.
I love that mini conversion right there, too, to finish out that health bar. Nub Cakes, pretty much the same position he was in the first game. We'll see if he can keep the health lead. Ooh.
Very smart by SylverRye there. He ate the back 1 hit, watched the cancel, and then at that point, you know, hit or block it, shaved frames off. because of that trait, and it was his turn. He was able to press that down one. So smart.
So many back ones coming out of Nub Cakes. Held it.
Oh, thought he had a punish there, not getting it. SylverRye taking that first bar of health. And again, he was in this position last game and was able to bring it all the way back. Let's see if Nub Cakes handles things differently. He does have less meter, less tools to play with here on the second bar of health. Maybe that'll have kind of force him to tighten up a little bit. Oh, going for that.
Meet him in the air.
Went for that Nub Cake special. That is the jump one. The knee.
I'm taking you in.
Just try it, dumbass.
And that jump one has paid off for Nub Cakes quite a bit so far. That one, sadly, it didn't, but he's been on point with the reads. But all of a sudden, Nub Cakes again has lost the health lead, blocks the mix, gets thrown, dashing in forward two.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's on the low.
For the kill, SylverRye with these comebacks. Whoa! Wait just a minute.
I'm telling you, man. Nub Cakes started that game pretty much the exact same way he started the last one, and just lost it, man.
Yeah,
it was pretty much exact same amount of health on Nub Cakes' health bar, and just unfortunate.
And once he gets that second health bar, I mean, SylverRye's turning up the heat, and Nub Cakes just letting these go. You know, coming in this third match, that's what you have to look out for. Is Nub Cakes closing out these games. Otherwise, he's home for the night.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to calm down for a second. Just because, dude, he's got the tech. He's showing the knowledge. He's showing the tech. SylverRye just adapting and overcoming these health deficits, and obviously the raw damage Hellboy puts out. It's tough for Batman to keep up with that kind of damage that Hellboy can do. But man, both of them are playing phenomenal. It's just a couple reads here and there is the big difference.
Ooh, missed the conversion there, but you're right. Nub Cakes has shown the knowledge, but when it gets down to the nitty gritty, when he's looking to close out, I think I don't know. I don't know if he's playing less. Like I can't tell if he's tightening up or loosening up too much. Like, I haven't seen him get like overly aggressive. I haven't seen, but it seems like SylverRye is just the one controlling it at that point. Let's back in
and
the
a lot
matchup.
of dashes. A lot of dashes coming out of Nub Cakes to avoid, and that's what you want to do against, characters like Cheetah, Grodd, Hellboy. You want to keep, they're very mobile characters, but to play defense against them, you can also dash, meter burn roll to get out of situations like that. And that's what Nub Cakes is doing, but gets opened up, whiff punished. Jumping in, good blocks. Got caught by that overhead. Woo. What a late cancel that was.
What a cancel on that jump three. That was beautiful by SylverRye. And now it's him in prime position to close out this set with a first lead of his own coming in the second bar of health. How is SylverRye going to be handle it differently than Nub Cakes the past two games? Already off to a good start here.
It's going to be tough for Nub Cakes. Oh, nice back dash. Okay, getting the max damage. Going to burn the bar for the restand. He's going to go for the reset. No. Oh, he actually did reset.
He actually got it. We've actually seen that before where, especially with the trait loaded, to just get the hits done off the jump two into the trait bat and then mix up. But that's kind of old school.
I love the amount of resources that Nub Cakes is willing to throw out there just to get rid of that armor, which is so hard for Batman to deal with. That was a late meter burn, caught Nub Cakes not blocking.
Oh! Forward dash on the right end of that big baby of a gun there by Hellboy.
Oh, and tried to get the conversion. Wake up, back dash, and get kicked. Hold up. Nice stagger into the throw. SylverRye still a slight health lead. Gets caught by the Meg Bat and a last second conversion.
Not enough yet, pal.
I never quit.
25% back for SylverRye. Nub Cakes does still have 2 bars, so he can open him up, do some damage, and possibly reset him if he chooses to. Nice conversion.
And is it Nub Cakes this time around that has a comeback in him? He recovers in time for the back three. Looked like a great read by SylverRye, but too quick on the explosion. May have been recognition by Nub Cakes, and he opens up immediately. Going to force this clash, and he might meet him for 2 bars.
Do your worst.
I think that's what I would do, to be honest.
Here we go.
That's what's going to happen. Immediately traits up. That armor is active. It's going to be tough for Nub Cakes to deal with this. He has no resources to keep things plus or safe.
Ooh, what a conversion!
Off
Coming
a down
from
one.
MK, that is a Mortal Kombat player conversion right there. The down one anti-air into the 1-1. So good. SylverRye going to take this set cleanly with a 3-0 performance. And that says a lot about how SylverRye's playing right now. And he is right up there with Semiij right now in points. They're both going back and forth for #1 seed.
Yeah, we started pools on Sunday. Semiij had a 5-point lead. That was the slight difference. They've been going back and forth, man, all season. So it's been a really good season to watch as far as those two go, because it's not. We're getting to a point where in this game, as it's developed, we're getting to a point where people are starting to find their characters and find the tech, learn the matchups properly, and just be comfortable in the game entirely. And now you can see it how close and how, like you mentioned, all these people in the top 8 right now, and including even more that aren't here in this top 8, with an event like Evo coming up, there's only room for so many. There's only room for 16 for the top 16 or 8 for the top 8.
Man,
the competition is just so good.
If you go to the Evo bracket, hit projected, and when you get to top whatever it is on, like top 48 on, you're just like anyone. Like
yeah.
it's crazy. Like to pick top 8 is just savage right now. As our next matchup is going to be Deoxys versus Tweedy. I'm going to talk about their paths. Deoxys went into losers incredibly early, so he played a lot of matches to get here. He beat Striker 3-0 in the first round, lost second round to Aquawebs, which I think was playing Darkside. 3-1 over True Skills, 3-0 over NewBie, 3-2 over Am I Not a God? Turns out no, because you lost to Deoxys and losers. 3-0 over John Nitty. Just kidding. Love you. 3-0 over John Nitty and 3-0 over Get Wrecked to get to this loser side of top 8. Here's Deoxys. And Tweedy's path, very interesting as well.
Yeah, Tweedy 3-0 over Go Optical and 3-0 over Retrotech, who we saw Retrotech on stream for the first time in probably a year and a half, it feels like. Lost 3-2. Lost 3-2 to Revit Leafing, and 3-1 over Jay, 3-0 over DSV Basics, and 3-1 over Revit Leafing, who put Tweedy in losers. So he got the run back, and he made this top 8.
Yes, so he actually lost against Revit on the winner's side. Starfire versus Cheetah, and on the loser side, ran it back with Soups, and looked much better, but a little more confident in the matchup as well. And
Agreed.
that's just Tweedy with Superman. It just looks like he's confident with that character against anyone.
You have a player that, like Tweedy, started the game with Superman. What a read by Tweedy. Meet him with that jump one. And Deoxys just having a really hard time. Nice! Whip punish! That's what you like to see against that forward 2. Still trying to pick it up. And being aerial, he avoided that interactable. And that is a mid. Tweedy trying to just close this out, got himself out of the corner. Both of these characters really good projectiles and build a lot of meter along the way.
This is the matchup that we infamously saw for the Injustice Pro Series Online West event. It was definitely different. When we saw Deoxys versus Theo, and I forgot who else we saw in that matchup, but we saw the matchup twice. It actually may have been the run back, but it was just a projectile war at that point. It looks like these two are being just a hair more aggressive in the matchup, playing it a little closer on the screen. But it really was. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that had the range on the forward too. That didn't even look like it touched his body.
You are seriously old school.
That was the maximum distance of a maximum distance. Like, that was just the fingertip, and what a whip punish coming out of Deoxys. That's the second one on forward 2. And that's what you love to see. And I'll tell you who he got that from was my man Hayatei. Hayatei is so good at whip punishing forward 2, it's not even funny.
Hayatei, the OG Beetle, it feels like. He was one of the first ones to kind of enter a tournament and get some wins, and we're just like, well, wait a minute, Beetle. It gets him with that dive kick. Caught him overextending on the sneaky low string, trying to drop down from the ceiling. Deoxys is going to take game number 1. This is a matchup we've seen him play quite a few times in the past couple of weeks. Like I said, coming from IPS Online West, where they were just absolute classics. You know, 3-2 down to the wire, full screen battles here. I'm curious if Tweedy's going to make a change here. And he's going to go Starfire.
And to be honest, I feel like Beetle, he does pretty good against Starfire. I mean, he's got a lot of means to kind of avoid a lot of her stuff, but you know, she can really be a defensive wall with all those projectiles and the trait. We'll see how Deoxys deals with it, because Tweety Starfire is no joke.
Not at all. This is an IPS major event champion, player and character right now. From Combo Breaker. Gonna get max damage out to that boy. Goes for the hard knockdown on the 4-2. Tries to apply some mix. Good blocks by Tweedy though. And we talked about on Saturday how underrated and how under talked about Tweedy's defense is, and just gameplay overall.
Yeah, I mean, we used to see Tweedy, you know, use a lot of meter to wake up, you know, to keep it safe. Nice down 2 and tried to get the conversion.
Over the chip damage and blows up the gap with that 6-framer of a down 2 is Deoxys in full control of game number 2 here. And it's a matchup we haven't seen too often. They have played a couple times on War of the Gods. And what I've noticed about Deoxys over the past, I want to say month echo, is that he uses trait a lot less than he used to. You know, there was a period there where he was traded up for most matchups, but he has really found a home here, traitless.
And as you can see here, getting this full damage, gonna get that back 3 in there as well. There it is, 4-2 hard knockdown.
And I can definitely see where he would want to trade up in these closing moments just to have the bigger ambiguity of those jump 3s, the added range. Oh my goodness, that down 2. Back to traitless.
I like that, to be honest.
Feeling starstruck?
Focus, Jaime.
That down 2 was the perfect thing to throw out there. As you can see, Beetle just some of the quickest recovering projectiles in the game. Very quick. Can be meter burn to be a mid. Down 2, 6 frames.
Oh, he's still override though. He hit the man off of the actual screen to send him flying here. And never count Tweedy out. Oh, that was hard. That was covering so much of the space. Tweedy would have had
that is an overhead.
He would have had to have dashed again, and even then he was in recovery the first one. Could have taken Radiant charged, but that was a hard one to avoid as he able to close it out. But yeah, never count Tweedy out. This man had some of the best Real Master comebacks we've ever seen over the past seasons of War of the Gods. Season 1 and Season 2. Couple here in Season 3. But, you know, most of them being with Superman, who has a decent comeback factor of his own, especially in the corner, and especially Tweedy, who actually likes to go for some of the resets Superman has with Dive Bomb. But just a different playstyle here with Starfire, where it's all about getting the lead and maintaining it and controlling it.
Oh, you remember there was a time during Season 1 where that was something we questioned about Tweedy. He didn't go for the dirty stuff at the beginning with Superman.
Yeah.
Talking about the dive bombs, you know, and that tricky stuff. He was just a very honest, fundamentally sound player, and then eventually the man just woke up and said, you know what, I'm not mixing enough.
And Deoxys has found an answer here. Oh my goodness. For some of the shenanigans that Starfire's putting on the screen, that down 2 has been a universal answer. And he's been able to just be very patient on defense as Deoxys and look for his opportunities. And that down 2 has been his answer. Look, wait it up, down 2.
And that was a phenomenal back to anti-air. Hard knockdown. Tweedy always delaying wake up. Deoxys trying to go for that overhead, but Tweedy all over it.
If you notice when he does that 4-2 knockdown on Deoxys, I watched what he did last time, which was he didn't move and then jumped forward. It didn't cross up. Right there, he does a slight walk forward off of that 4-2 to go for the cross-up jump 3. So there is a little bit of a tell right there if you're looking for it, from what I've seen so far. I did Tweety
You
there.
don't see her aerial trait used that often, but she has to in this matchup. This Beetle, as we've already seen, Deoxys with the reads. Whoa! Down one, bounce cancel.
Let us end this.
I'd rather do this.
I think Deoxys made a counter read on Tweety's read that he was finally going to wait out that down two. And that was just disgusting. That's when you're in someone's head. That's why I'm wearing a Bob Ross Painting the Universe shirt, because I'm looking for these galactic level reads tonight.
Hey. Soups, get out of here. Hold up. Hold up. Let us roll with it for a minute. Tweety does still have a slight health lead right now. Nice air to air.
I'm doing well so far.
Still not hot enough for you?
Okay, got caught by the overhead. Trying to go for a tricky little cross up. Tweety burning the trait. Oh, that's a
Oh my
a trip
goodness.
guard. And a stage transition.
That's
That is
good
death.
kill!
Certain. Oh! 2.47 health remaining. One trait.
Oh my goodness!
I like the option. Good stuff to Tweety, getting himself on the board, not going down that way. Not the weekend before Evo. Scores 2-1.
That beam was looking like a northern light up in Alaska covering the entire sky. Jesus.
That was the perfect thing to use in that situation. I was actually waiting for him to trait, but he said, you know what, I can reach him with this, and just threw it up there. Good stuff.
That was a very and you know what? That may have been the first time we've ever been able to witness it at its peak. And the beams are there, so the hitbox is there as well. And that was it was like you mentioned, perfect use of that. Oh my goodness!
And we might be seeing it a lot more now. I don't know. Tweety can't get too predictable with it. But Deoxys walking right into that trait. Dash forward. That is a punish. That's one of Beetle's weaknesses. He does have a really good air dash and air mobility. But when he comes down from one of those air cancels, his recovery is a lot more than most characters.
Cash down the damage here. Deoxys doesn't get any really tricky knockdown setups. Oh my goodness, the jump 3 going to take out that Tamarind charge though. No restand. He's going to go for the same exact setup with the new jump 3, assuming the universal cover. Oh my!
How did that even happen? I don't know if he went under it or if he was so close that it didn't register. A nice option there by Tweety. Back forward to Tamarindian charge. Cannot be stopped.
That was really smart. Even if you come in, I think the only thing that's going to not shut that down is the cancel of that jump 3 into a low stab. I think that actually might be gapless. But everything else, if they go in the back 2 or the float cancel, definitely going to be something there to Tamarindian charge through. Oh, good block by
Good
Tweety.
blocks by Tweety.
Those are tricky.
And they're both crossing each other up multiple times. Down 2 into shield. Didn't believe. Yo. Woo! Okay, nice back 2. Tweety going for maximum damage here.
Wake up looked like it was a good read by Deoxys, but the recovery of Starfire and get that meter burn roll out of here. And most people do like to react to those with the throw because it'll universally punish it even if they go behind you as well.
Deoxys sitting on 98 hit points. Got hit by the trait, 28 hit points. That is going to be Chip. And Tweety, all of a sudden, that quick, has tied us up 2-2. Game number 5, first one of the night. Here we go.
That's what we like to see. We had a plethora of them on Sunday. It's carrying over here. These guys came to play. Deoxys picking no other character. This man's a blue beetle main specialist. And going into the Evo as one of the definite dark horses of the bracket, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And can we say after Kumite in Texas that Ominous jumped up a couple of points right before Evo?
Man, I've already been saying Ominous is a dark horse. Maybe more than a dark horse.
Optimal Ominous Prime over here.
Yeah, baby. I'm so proud of that because we coined that at KIT this year, and he just kind of rolled with it. It's
Absolutely.
even in his Twitter bio.
Is it really?
I was like, that. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's sick.
I mean, the man was hitting optimal combos. We had to do something about it.
With Black Adam, who we're used
Oh
to.
my god!
Tweety, to kind of get off ominous for a second. Yeah, Tweety has ran away with this game so far, and Deoxys, maybe for the first time this set, has brought out the trait. Oh no, I remember now. He did bring out the jump threes with the trait on earlier. Nice opening here by Deoxys. Gonna confirm that. Put him back in the corner. Swaggy combos coming out of Beetle right now.
Oh my!
You remember I told you to do that, Aquaman. When
Absolutely. That may be the first time I've ever seen Deoxys go for it, and I think he did it just to take away the gap right there.
Yeah, I think that Tweety was trying to back forward to the Tamaranian charge.
Feeling starstruck?
Focus, Jaime.
Or he just wasn't blocking overhead, because that thing is a overhead.
Trade's coming out. And some of the best comebacks I've seen out of Deoxys involve. Oh, walked right into that fully charged forward three.
I'm so surprised he got hit by that forward three. Deoxys still in his stream, trying to get a back three. I don't know.
Dang it, Tweety! Be quiet.
I don't know
Anyways.
what Deoxys was going for right there with that back three. You think he was trying to wake up and he just got stuck in a back three?
Maybe.
Tweety did cross him up.
If you get lost in a back forward motion and one of them doesn't actually count, where forward back becomes back. I don't know how the back would have come out, but yeah, maybe just missed a meter burn. Either way, Tweety.
The reverse 3-0.
Reverse 3-0. Good stuff on the night. Moving on. Trying to get some money and some points on the night. Top 3 getting paid out. And everyone that makes top 32 here on War of the Gods gets those points. Very important for later on in the season. We've got, 3 weeks left? We got week 8, 9, and 10. But right before the finale. And if you guys want to take a look at the points and see where people are stacking up, Tweety right there at number 5. And this is your current War of the Gods champion. This man won War of the Gods and a Combat Cup back-to-back and took home a lot of our dollars.
Not to mention Combo Breaker, Grand Final CEO. Tweety going into Evo with a lot of momentum.
And he got paid out like next day. Not this 9-month scrap. All right?
Yeah,
Only
that's
here
the
on
biggest
StreamMe.
thing. Look, anybody going to Evo in this top 8, which I know most of them are, this is just extra spending money, man. Like y'all are going to Vegas this weekend. Like, come on.
Absolutely. I'm gonna hit up those penny slots. Woo! I'm gonna take a $5 bill. I'm going in.
Do penny slots or low key like the funnest slot machines?
Also, poll is active in the chat, guys. Go ahead and vote. We got TitaniumTigerzz versus Buffalo coming up next on the winner's side. Tigers.
There's a lot of votes in there.
Yeah. We got Oh wow! I didn't even know. I see that Buffalo got a DQ. Oh yeah, it was Alexander the one because of the match before. Yeah, I remember that happening. And Buffalo, let me tell you guys, I have Buffalo as my #1 dark horse of Evo right now. When I looked at his path, I'm not trying to put pressure on him. I'm not trying to tell you guys that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying I'm making a read. It's a gut feeling that the path that Buffalo has, he could do it. Just want to throw that out there.
Well, I need to look over the brackets again because I kind of want to have my picks going into this weekend. I love doing that in a tournament I don't go to. It's just to find players in each bracket and be like, you know what, there's something special about reading this person's name that, you know, we've heard of before, like Buffalo or Deoxys or something. Just be like, you know what, I think this might be the weekend that, you know, this certain player might show up a little bit. To go over these guys' path, by the way, Tigers 3-0 over Carbon Clive, Drake from State Farm, and Rainbow Pride, and then a 3-2 over King Gambler, and that was his path to top 8.
What's up, Drake? Drake from State Farm getting 3-0 on the winner's side by Tigers. This man stays chilling. At Buffalo's
Drake can't
path,
catch a break, man.
3-0 over You Better Die, also known as Lego Help. 3-1 over Nub Cakes, Buffalo. Calm down. He got a DQ win over Alexander the One, and then the 3-2 epic with Emperor Combat to get here.
Yeah.
And that was with Michelangelo, Dan, was it not? In the
It was.
and he's going. Whoa! Raphael!
Whoa!
Whoa!
I didn't know this turtle was in the game. Just pick Raiden, Tigers. If we're just doing hidden characters, I didn't know we were doing Game Genie cheat codes. All right, he is going to roll with that Brainiac's sexy.
Fighters approaching Brainiac's ship.
We might see something here, Aquaman. Is he trying to show us the secret going into Evo? Is he just going to run all 4 turtles?
He's not. I don't know what we're about to witness. Let's go. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago that we have never seen Raphael in competitive play, and we've just broken that streak today.
Well, Raphael he's not even pressed a button yet.
He doesn't have buttons to press, Echo. The poor bastard is getting mollywopped by one of the big baddies of the DC universe. Right now, look at him doing a drink! That's so much damage! And it's gonna have priority in the air. Absolutely no options there with Raphael and Buffalo as TitaniumTigerzz is commanding this set right now.
This Raphael doesn't even have gear on. I don't think he meant to pick him. He thought it was Michelangelo. The audio on his TV is not turned on. He thought the red was orange. And now he's in a mix-up.
Oh my goodness. Get over here.
We're in the chat saying Raphael hype.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think so, dude. Oh, he beat out the wake up. Okay.
Oh, I think he missed the down 2 into the back 3 right there. No! He doesn't have to tick! Buffalo! Trying to avoid everything, and then it's the jump 2 by Tigers. And he's going to move up 1-0 in the set.
Brainiac wins.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was just kind of hoping to see what happened.
I was hoping to learn something.
Yeah, I especially at the end there, I was like, okay, Buffalo, I don't know, but dude, he wasn't getting hype. Like I don't know if that was just a pity game.
Oh, and then you jump around a little bit.
Watch him pick Raphael again. Pick Donatello. Oh wait, Buffalo picking back. What is actually happening?
Is he going for the actual counter pick here?
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison.
I think.
I mean, Brainiac might do well against both of his characters.
Buffalo doesn't play Batman, does he?
I have seen his Batman a couple of times.
Okay.
I think he tried the Batman mirror. Oh my goodness. All right. Speaking of galactic level reads,
I think that's the best one you're going to see tonight.
that was beautiful.
Tigers all over with the reads, man.
His Brainiac's looking really clean right now, and you're right. The reads on top of that, they're all paying off. That instant jump 1, for instance, even though it's cancelable in the dive kick, still pretty crazy to throw out there in the neutral.
And I halfway expect Tigers just to do mix-up down 1s and dive kicks.
Absolutely, and we saw the matchup a lot at Kumite in Texas, where we saw ATP have to take out Brainiac after Brainiac after Brainiac in top 8. But Scar was able to get back into a match. He got 2 games straight off ATP's Batman, and it was purely off of offense. It was just mix-up, staying on top of Batman. Because once Batman has the ability to build a space and have a health lead and just zone Brainiac out, it can be very tough for Brainiac to make a comeback. Going through all these arsenals of batarangs is very hard for Brainiac to do.
The smart choice is surrender.
Well, right now, to your point, Buffalo doesn't have a health lead. He's going to have to block that. Man, don't get frozen, but dive kicks are coming in.
Oh. And the constant aggression of Brainiac in this matchup is about, I'd say it, but that's really the way he's got to play the matchup. Stay aggressive, stay on Batman, and avoid that zoning. Those up batarangs are so hard for Brainiac to deal with. He's trying to get these cross-up shenanigans, all that fun stuff going.
Buffalo not trying to get paid before Vegas? What is going on? Maybe he wanted to put himself in a 2-0 deficit.
Maybe he doesn't want to show too many cards up the sleeve right before Vegas. Maybe he's saving something here.
Oh baby, let's go!
Oh, he's going with
Buffalo.
Donatello. All right,
I got you. Let's go. All right. Look, this actually.
Yeah, I mean,
on
on paper, this actually might not be terrible.
It might not be. He's got the anti-air staff. He's got the vacuum, which is going to keep Brainiac immobile.
Yeah, because he actually has to jump to initiate his grapple. On paper, this might not be terrible.
Trying to go jump into.
Oh, damage.
That is damage. Donatello, he does hit pretty hard.
Put. Try to stay airborne as much as possible. There was Tigers. As long as that electricity is on his feet, once he's grounded, he cannot leave the ground. It's going to be some big damage. I mean, you want to talk about damage? Brainiac dishes some as well. Woo! Oh my! Look at that damage! Oh my goodness! That was about done. That was about to go.
He wasn't even done. I'm just enjoying Donatello play right now. Like, this man is TMNT.
Oh no. The backdash from Tigers getting him out of dodge. Buffalo overextending. The recovery frame, Tigers able to take his turn back. Wow.
All right, pretty much all tied up here. Buffalo a little bit drained off his second health bar. Gets caught by that trait.
The hit's done. Oh, very smart from the put out the trap and expect the aerial approach there. So smart was Buffalo. Oh, too early.
Oh, he tried it.
Too much brain power for you?
I am Kolo's greatest mind.
Trait's coming in. Trait is down. Okay, Tigers cannot jump right now. Oh no, and Buffalo just risking everything. Caught him in the air. Tigers waking up. Just out of range of those tentacles.
Oh no. Trying to win an aerial battle against Brainiac is just a no-go, but Buffalo, oddly enough, with Donatello able to put up his best fight here against TitaniumTigerzz. But I think we're in a similar situation to where we're in Game 15 of the NFL season, and you've already clinched home field advantage, and you're playing your secondaries because you don't want to, or you want to be well rested, and you don't want to show off too much of what you're bringing in the playoffs. I think that's what Buffalo's doing right now.
I respect it, but you know he made me look at Donatello a little different right now.
But on the flip side, Tigers doesn't give a damn, and he's coming in here.
Nope.
He's trying to get that money, trying to get those points, and he's already there. He's already in the money with that one win. He's guaranteed top 3.
Yeah, Tigers. You know he admittedly didn't have the kind of run at Combo Breaker that he wanted. I don't know if Tigers is going to Evo. But I know at Combo Breaker he was disappointed in his performance. He didn't do bad either.
Yeah.
But he wanted to do better. And Tigers is another one of those that we recognize the name. He doesn't travel all that often. I think Combo Breaker may have been his first offline major. But you know, we see that with a lot of dudes. We saw a lot of people in Combat Cup that had never traveled. They started doing really well in the online series, and then they were like, you know what, I might be onto something. And then, you know, they travel, and then they just start getting better over time. And Tiger's going to be one of those. Within the next, I would say, year, he's going to be a staple, just like a Deoxys, just like a Tweedy, just like a Semiij. He's going to be up there.
For sure, and he was one of my favorite people that I walked up to a Combo Breaker and just, you know, because I knew it was one of his first offline events. It was shortly after his loss, so he was definitely feeling it, and I could tell just by talking to him that it definitely got into him. But just trying to give him confidence and say that, you know, first off, I didn't tell him this, but he did 20,000 times better than I did at my first major, which was 0-2.
Hey.
And I went 0-2 at I think my first 3 majors. So you guys are off to a better start than most of us, I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's just getting the confidence down, and you just got to keep doing it, and that's the only way to get over those nerves is, you know, trial and error. And yeah, the skill is definitely there, and I want to see that, you know, segue or transcend here into the offline realm as well, because he does beautifully here on War of the Gods. But let's move on here to the match at hand, which is Rewind versus Samage. Winner's side, of course, we get a noble team kill. Wouldn't be War of the Gods without it. And Samage's path here, 3-0 over Zesquill, John Nitty, Am I Not a God, and 3-1 over Get Wrecked to get here into this top 8.
A Rewind 3-0 over Low Main, 3-1 over Big Black, 3-0 over DSP Basics, and Revit Leaping to get here. And not too many full combo conversions so far. It's just been a lot of straight hits, a lot of trades, but here we go. Full combo, immediately air techs out of that. didn't want to deal with it. They are fighting for this first health bar. Oh, and Rewind had a read there. Thought Samage was going to come in with the jump in, a little bit too preemptive, and got blown up for it. Good bait. Tries to mix again and a throw. It's not going to kill those 60 hit points remaining.
And looking at the poll in chat, looks like this is about dead even as far as people who think it's going to take this. Now, this is a matchup that I've only seen go back and forth in between both Rewind and Samage and Deoxys. I mean, they both play the game. And it seems like at a similar level where it's just, you know, utilizing your tool set and having an answer for everything and being able to do everything that you want to do. Nice! Kind of OS there by Rewind, putting out that instant jump one. Oh, look at the read!
Can't beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
It's never good enough, is it?
Never is, Beetle. Semiij. Sitting on 421 hit points. Rewind, you know, just going by the amount of combos we've seen, you would think Semiij would have the health lead right now, but he does not. But he may be working his way there.
You're freaking out the scarab.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
Who's hating on the Bob Ross shirt, Aquaman? What the?
I don't know. I saw putting that in there. I saw someone say Bob Ross. Back in the matchup we go. Rewind maintaining this health lead. It's a lot of whiffs in front of him, and Rewind finally getting the punish. That would have been scary if he waited too long. And should get the kill here. Didn't hit confirm. Just going to go for the mix and chip out territory at this point. And he's
got to shoot one mid. There it is. And Rewind with a fantastic looking blue beetle, might I say. The shader, the gear. I don't know about those antennas, but they gave him enough for the first victory.
But yeah, this is a matchup we've seen him grinding the past few weeks of War of the Gods. You know, it's been trial and error. It's been trial and error for Rewind ever since Season 2 started of War of the Gods, where we've seen, I think, half of the cast used against Samige's Catwoman. Because Rewind will find an answer or get close to an answer, then Samage refigures it out, and then it seems like Rewind just goes back to the drawing board of, you know, cross out that character and let's see what we try next time around.
There's only a few characters I haven't seen him play yet, but you know, I bet he's dabbled in all of them. He went with Wonder Woman for a long time, going against Samage, and it seemed to work, to your point. And then Samage kind of figured that out, and then he was like, well, I don't even know what to pick anymore. I'm picking Wonder Woman over here trying to get W's.
And that worked for a little bit up until Samage figured it out. And Rewind, ever since playing, I think it was Deoxys in extended sets, went, dude, this character. And has been playing him ever since. And looking so strong, and it looked like a great down too, but unlike before, didn't really have that huge vertical hitbox that he was looking for. He was going into some pretty nasty active frames on that jump one. That thing's got a wonky hurtbox to it.
Woo! Chasing Samage down. Samage trying to backdash. But I'm fairly sure if Samage was to read that wake up, if Catwoman gets right in front of Beetle and just crouches, oh my, Beetle goes right over. Nice hit confirmed coming out of Rewind.
Ooh, got Samage off the bar as well.
As Rewind found the answer.
Oh, what and that's multiple times I've seen him simply crouch and know that he's going to go underneath that jump too. It's as if he knows.
Having to make Samage essentially make the read or be able to react in time. Rewind just walking under the whip. You know, Samage at that space, he's got to make sure that he's using jump 2. You know, if he does it too late, he could be anti-aired. But Rewind can walk right under it. And there's characters also like Fate. Depending on the distance Catwoman is at, he can use back 2. But if she's essentially a little bit closer, he can forward 2 under the whip and still get that anti-air. There's just little things like that you're seeing Rewind pull out here with just crouching under it.
Yeah,
and backdashing after blocking it.
And oh my goodness, the reactions as well. But the ability to not only crouch the jump 2, but to have that back 2 waiting, it's kind of a universal thing. And you guys can feel free to blow me up if you don't do this. But I know every time I whiff a jump in, I'm crouch blocking. I eat every overhead after a jump in, and I see so many people fall victim to that as well. So even if Catwoman had recovered, I think that he was in a crouch block, and that's why rewind back too.
It was the perfect read. Semiij baiting out that air tech. The combo didn't reset, so the gravity was still there. Nice, down to one. Semiij just trying to get some sort of pressure going. Rewind is playing a very different style of Blue Beetle where he's almost annoying with the sweeps, the down ones, the down twos. You know, he's not too gimmicky, and he gets the damage. Oh, no.
You got second place locked up.
Woo! So when the pressure's on, Semiij getting a little bit risky. And we've seen the change in him, you know, to these, you know, a little more wild cat dashes. Another wake up attempt by Semiij there, getting blown up, and here it is.
Does he ever lose?
Semiij looks to be on a little bit of tilt right now.
Yeah, back to the
not
wall.
playing like himself.
And Rewind looks like he has all of the answers. I mean, this may be one of the first times where I have seen the program himself, Semiij, get infiltrated.
Shorten out, man.
Dare enough do I say that Semiij's program has a bug in it?
All right, Aquaman. I actually enjoyed that. I laughed in my head. It was so funny. I forgot to laugh. I laughed in my head.
That wasn't too bad as Rewind trying to close out this
it
set.
really wasn't.
Convincing fashion. Are we going to have a 3-0 on deck here? Or does Semiij have a comeback here? What a backdash!
You're freaking out the scarab.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
Nobody has bar, but Rewind essentially is gonna build that bar first. Nice down two, and that is gonna close it out. Semiij is going down to losers, and Rewind is gonna go on to face Tigers in winners finals. That Blue Beetle, you remember a couple weeks ago, he picked Beetle, and it was like the first time we'd seen it, and he looked a little bit uncomfortable. I don't remember who he was going against. We were like, you know, he's still working out the court, you know, the kinks, whatever. Yeah. But now, I mean, the spacing was on point. The reactions were on point. The combos always hit hard. You know, if he got Semiij with a back two or 1-1-1, always bounce canceling, getting over 500 damage. And Semiij, it really didn't look like Semiij playing right there. He was waking up a lot. Like you said, his back pretty much felt like his back was against the wall. Anything he was trying to do, Rewind was exploiting it. Just very well played, and that Beetle has developed very quick.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We're going to take a quick break before we get into losers quarters finals, where we're going to have Tweety versus Buffalo coming up now. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a matchup right there.
It's going to be a good one.
Tweety versus Buffalo when we come right back from a quick word from Stream.me.
You miss War of the Gods Live? Catch up on all the latest action with StreamMe archives or on the StreamMe YouTube channel.
Welcome back, everyone. Top 8, week number 7 of War of the Gods. If you guys didn't go anywhere in that 45-second break. If you did, shame on you. We got Tweedy versus Buffalo coming up right now. Buffalo, let's wait on him to get into this King of the Hill. And the real question is who will he be using? Because we know that Tweedy only goes for the win. It's just in his nature.
Well, you know, Tweety in the chat before we even got started tonight was like, you know, I wasn't gonna play, but I'll play, whatever.
He knows.
He knows. Man's still here. Yeah.
If you win War of the Gods, you become a champion. It's just that simple. If any of you would like to debate that with me, add me in the chat right now. Admins are on standby to ban you.
We are going to have, as well, after this matchup between Tweety and Buffalo, we're going to have SylverRye versus Semiij. Rewind versus Tigers. Rewind versus Tigers, obviously, winners finals, but SylverRye and Semiij. First and second place in points. About to go head-to-head in losers. Right before Evo.
Whoop.
I'm with it. 5 points away from each other at that.
Batman.
All right. What are the picks gonna? Raiden!
Starfire. Dr. Fate.
He's actually gonna do it. Buffalo is actually gonna do it. I don't know what this man.
Rip my man.
Look,
Rip my man's.
he's picking all the characters that aren't even in the game, and we're just gonna see.
He's trying to boost their stats. For when we look back on the season, we can say that we had Raiden, we had Raphael, and we had Donnie play.
Back two, it's going to be very hard for Raiden to deal with. And just look at Raiden, no options. That's what I'm saying, man. Down to one shocker. What a mix-up. Oh my god. The down one trades between these two.
Ooh.
Okay.
Buffalo.
One.
And, I'm going to the corner. No, Superman! This is a Mortal Kombat player!
And that is a full combo punish coming out of Tweety. Almost 400 damage. The down one. Forward 1, 2, 3. Superman, there it is.
Oh! Back to of the gods there. Back to full screen you go, and this is yeah, exactly. He's got to look out for that teleport. Not much Raiden can do other than kind of slowly work his way in.
Storm coming. This chaos ends now.
Even on the EX teleport, it's similar to how Ares kind of mechanically worked back in, and even in MK. MK, it was a little bit faster, but as long as you can react to the startup of it and have something waiting for him when he teleports, you're good to go.
Dr. Fate wins.
It actually doesn't matter what the recovery is at that point. As long as you react to the startup of that teleport, mash those down ones. I hate to say it, guys. Mashing is tech. You can definitely beat out the teleports as long as you're looking for it. Buffalo going to go back to Batman here, who has not been an answer for much, but is, on paper, a good choice against Dr. Fate. As long as Batman has a mechanical bat loaded, it's very hard for Dr. Fate to get his offense going.
Yeah, and just about jump in range. If he has a mech bat out, it's tough for Dr. Fate. You can react to the orb with just release the mech bat, and here you go, jump two after those mech bats. 266. Now, one thing that Dr. Fate can do is just build a bar, wait for, ooh, and that's full combo punish, grapple right in Tweety's face.
Ooh. Had a sneaky suspicion that mechanical bat was going to get some hits done for him, but the excellent block by Tweety, sliding and everything, and it was so far that it didn't even switch sides. Interesting.
Nice upward battering there by Buffalo. Tweety just going to put these orbs out, throw the projectiles, no anti-air. Oh, and jumps right on top of it. Buffalo trying to get that back one out. Tweety all over it with the back two. Tweety just so patient, doesn't even care about Buffalo's offense. He says, you know what, I'm just going to block, wait for my opportunity. There it is. The pushback of that, going to use the interactable. Orbs coming out, land right on top of it with a background bounce to boot.
Oh, some big old damage coming out of him. Oh. The Master of Fate himself getting some optimal combos here and drops the one opportunity for some Damae out of Batman with that 4-3 conversion. This is where, you know, not playing this character as often as others might come to bite Buffalo in the rear.
Ooh, nice meter burn roll, but that Ankh is going to catch him. Jump in 3, one of the best jump ins in the game. Tweety up 2-0.
Dr. Fate wins.
Buffalo obviously going to go to his best character on the night here, which is Donatello.
Dude.
That might not be a good pick against Dr. Fate. I only played
Who is
Donnie
he
for
gonna
a couple
pick?
weeks, but heavy zoners are rough for most of the turtles. Leonardo might be the only real exception to that.
Fighters approaching
And Michelangelo only needs to get him one time. But with Raphael and Donatello, it's pretty rough to get in on the zoning, and then after you get the hit, you know, it's still hard to contain and keep that distance, or keep that distance close.
Nice read there by Tweety. Full combo conversion. Going to land right on top of that orb. Tweety trying to get him with the Almond Raw, and another air-to-air read.
Oh, I like the attempt by Buffalo. This basically just wasn't there, and Spence got an Ankh on him.
He had 2 for a second. Nice down one into the throw.
I'm always frightened, even if I know that the third one didn't come and nothing's gonna come after me. I still feel like I'm in a rush to stop him from getting that third out. So it kind of forces aggression.
And you can, if it's a matchup where you can get a lot of those Ankhs out, you can really mix your opponent up as well, because they're not always going to know, okay, do I have 2? Do I have 3? Do I have 1? How many have disappeared? When is that beam coming? It's just really good to kind of keep people at bay. But not every matchup allows you to get that many Ankhs out. But it is a nice little mind game to have. Jumping in is Buffalo with that interactable.
Ooh.
Tweety jumping out of that mind game. Didn't even care. Meter burn, upward battering. Back in the corner.
Not enough to kill. Miracle plus frames there. And before the chip out, Tweety coming off his bar as well. It looked like it paid off. And man, he hit at that point. It's just free damage.
It's not fun for me either.
Tweety's anti-airs have been on point. His air-to-airs have been on point. And back to Tweety gonna stuff it every time.
Oh my, loading up. Raw 4-3, okay. But no conversion from Buffalo. Again, the opportunities that he's gotten, there's been a lot of them that are just missed. And Buffalo gonna go out silently into the night.
Dr. Fate wins.
As Batman is Tweety gonna move on 3-0 convincingly.
I don't know, man. Buffalo picking these crazy characters. I thought, okay, maybe he'll do it in winners. Maybe in losers he'll like, I don't know.
Try to get a little bit of more spending money at Vegas, okay? Because I know that's what Tweety's doing right now. All right. He wants to take pictures of some pizzas and some burgers and at StreamMe on Twitter say thank you for the thank you. You know.
Yep.
Spending our money, Tweety, you savage. I respect it though.
He did with like
I'm actually
everything
surprised no
that
one's
he
done
bought.
that yet. Just like take our money and go spend it and just add us and say thank you for this.
Yeah, there you go.
I appreciate it.
I like it. Yeah.
I do that every day.
You add him on Twitter?
Add him on Twitter.
Well, I mean, we saw Tweety do that after the money match with Forever King, and it seemed like, okay, I think Tweety's probably spent all the money that he won from Forever King. Nope. The next day, thanks Forever King for, whatever, bus ride home or Uber or Domino's or, whatever it was. It was like, okay, he's still running with it. Let it go. SylverRye and Samage coming up next.
These are losers
Number
quarters
1
matches.
and 2.
What happened? What happened this week?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Number 1 and 2 in points. Everything's shifting around.
Oof,
we got Tigers and Rewind in winners finals.
This is what it's come down to. And I think that they're so close that whoever wins this might even take the lead. Like either way. I think what were they? 10 points away? Can we look at the points real quick?
5. They're 5
points
points
away
from
from
each
each
other. Yeah.
Bro.
I've only said it 3 times tonight, Aquaman.
I've only not listened to you 4 times.
Well, that makes sense because I said it last week too, and you didn't listen.
I don't pay attention till we go live. Okay, that's just facts.
But yeah, it's going to be a nice little matchup here because, you know, I'm really glad these two have met up tonight because number 1 and 2 in points. They've been back and forth all season. Semiij we've come to know as the number 1 guy in StreamMe events, but now SylverRye kind of creeping up, reminiscent of last season where Rewind and Semiij were kind of back and forth for a while. But I don't know, going into Evo, SylverRye I know is feeling himself going into Evo. He's been prepping. He's ready.
Don't be surprised if you see this matchup there. I'll just say that.
Got caught by that whip trip as the first hit, and Samage opening him up with that standing 2. SylverRye may have just went to press a button just a little bit too late. And to wake up down 1. And that was a punish on whatever Samage did. Samage trying to go for a throw right there, I think. I think Samage might be corrupted.
You know, again, you guys never know. We're a couple days before Evo. You never know if he just doesn't want to show what he's really going to do. And I can't say that that's an OS, and I can't say that's what's going on, because the players that Samage has been playing are at the highest caliber of the game. And SylverRye was really one of the first to you know, beat Semiij during one of his runs of, like, what was it, 5 in a row or something nuts?
Yeah, that's right. He made top 8, sending himself to losers. He grabbed. Did you see how far he just grabbed him out of the air? What the?
Ooh, catching the back dash as well. Catching another one for his efforts, and that's just huge damage. And yeah, it's SylverRye playing out of his mind. And I think it's just a culmination of everything right now. I don't know if Semiij is going to break out every single trick that he has. But these guys are playing to win. There's money on the line. There's points on the line. That seeding at the end is going to be incredibly important. Ooh. Is the second 1 and 1-1 a mid? It looked like it caught Semiij doing a down 1 or something right there.
You know, I'm going to imagine it is. Oh, a nice whip punish.
This is going perfectly.
I am so over this crap.
Woo! 46 hit points remaining on Semiij's health bar.
Quietly.
This how you ask me?
SylverRye may just spin the bar here. No, he's going to keep it for that meter burn gunshot. Or for the meter burn air grab.
Oh, no. And just like that, out of nowhere, there's a Herculean comeback. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
He just got the bar to use. If he hadn't got that bar, SylverRye would have stayed alive.
All right, Semiij.
At least for a read on the wake up.
All right, this man's warming up. He was able.
Cat Dash got him the bar.
He was able to 2 times in a row simply walk SylverRye down and just have him, I guess, conditioned not to look for the jump-ins because he picked his spots so perfectly to open him up with those 2 jump 2s, one forcing the clash and then one forcing the kill.
Begin.
That was. There's nothing more perfect than that. And the same thing, blowing up the wake up, standing 3, so active. But getting that first bar of meter from that whip trip, standing 3, gonna blow up whatever I think SylverRye was trying to go for a wake up down 1 in that situation.
And now all of a sudden, Semiij is awake here, Echo. I think that awoken the beast. I think that he downloaded McAfee anti-wear, got what was ever in the system out, and .exe is back.
Well, SylverRye not done yet. Mixing his way, keeping Semiij in the corner. Good blocks by Semiij. Good blocks again, not falling for any fake cross-ups, non-cross-ups. The cat dash just a little bit too short. Hadn't burned the bar for it. Oh! That awareness, that spacing
The hell was that?
by SylverRye to get that whiff punish on the meterless cat dash, which Samage has been doing a lot to just close distance. I don't know if his patience is wearing thin or if it's just kind of his new thing, but that is a whiff punish as well.
Quietly.
This how you ask me?
Even in that situation, you know, it's just microscopic frames are the differences between what was working before and what's not working now. SylverRye was catching all these backdashes. Now the backdashes, you know, one works, he gets whiff punish himself, and it turns the tide. Microscopic differences between these two right now, and it's just phenomenal gameplay. SylverRye gained a health lead out of 2 hits back to back, and Semiij striking back blow for blow between these two titans and getting the cross-up jump one. SylverRye not falling for it. And it whiffed!
Just barely out of range was Semiij with that back 3.
Jeez.
Semiij using that interactable again, down 1 for the trip guard.
Not over.
That crap's getting old.
SylverRye slight advantage in the health. Nobody has bar. Jump 2. Semiij just got a bar off of that.
We're down to the wire officially. Trade is up. Game changed just a little bit. Do that damage over time. Is the low gonna get him? It's so
Semiij,
much of a guessing game when he floats in. If he cancels jumps cancels it forward, tries to cross up, or just lets it rip on the low. And falling forward
That's exactly
right there.
what happened.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It comes down to a guessing game off of a leap, and SylverRye's not afraid to just let it rip at the end because he's had you conditioned with the jump 2 for the last 80 years.
that's when those small mix-ups that, you know, it's like, okay, you can either eat a full combo or you can eat this 2-hit, you know, 150, 200 damage mix-up. But when it gets in that you know, final 200 health, you know, that mix-up becomes super real. Because you can't eat either one of those mix-ups. SylverRye catching him with the meter burn of that shoulder. Patience coming out of Semiij. You know he wants to use that crocodile. Alligator, whatever it is, barrel coming in. SylverRye just out of range and didn't expect him to burn the bar and probably started to go for the whip punish.
Trade activated. SylverRye gonna. Yeah, you see, Semiij was looking for it too. Was it to jump back once? It still gets hit by the pound. Look at the hitbox on that bad boy.
It will never. Oh my God! He tried to air tech and SylverRye was all over it. It will never not get me hype to see that air grab, no matter if it's read or reaction.
And it's SylverRye with his magic pixel on his health bar is putting in a plethora of work right now. Look at these BFBs. Pressure is on the mix-up, and he even got... How he was on the right side. The DP didn't work out.
Careful, you might get robbed.
Semiij, 456 hit points. Nice meter run back 3, but SylverRye was armored up. That trade is over with, though. Jump back 2. Using the Vaughn. Good block. And this could turn everything around, Aquaman.
Ooh. Both these guys starting to swing here down to the wire. I mean, 1 meter run cancel, 180 now could be the difference, but the trade's activated here for SylverRye now. A single hit. Is it going to come down to the 50-50 off the leap once again? And he got him with the headshot. Oh my goodness.
Hellboy wins.
That had a 5 damage multiplier on it. God, oh.
Right on the money. That thing hits for a lot, too, even though Semiij didn't have that much health. You get hit by that meter burn gunshot. Woo. GG's.
You feel it.
You feel it.
You feel that.
Semiij
You feel that
definitely
bad boy, let me tell you.
SylverRye out 2-1. But Semiij, Samage, like you said, he's woken up. He had to wake himself up, unfortunately. You know, he took the loss early in winners. And then, you know, building that meter at just the right point to take that first game, it just kind of woke him up. You can see a difference in his play now. Very unlike Samage. Oh! He didn't get a whip punish on that interactable toss, but SylverRye, all these straight hits coming off of that 4-2-3. A lot of drops coming out of these two. Back dash, cat dash, and that's a read on top of a read. SylverRye knew exactly what Semiij was going to go for. Did a little leap backwards, caught him with the whip punish, got 403 damage. SylverRye's in prime position right now. Nice wake up by Semiij into the back three.
Be any more boring?
SylverRye a hefty health lead right now. And Semiij just, he knows that armor is there, but still used the cat dash. It got him in though, but he took a lot of damage.
Get a punch to the cat dash. We've had a couple of them tonight. You saw Rewind having a couple of his own. 2018 guys, let's punish cat dashes.
Semiij pressing a button there after the meter burn back three. Semiij is so close, 217 hit points from being knocked out of this top 8.
Perfectly.
I am so over this crap.
Getting lead praise now to SylverRye. You know what? Feeling it right now. He is just a couple of leaps away. These gunshots are the ones doing the damage now. Getting a trade on the air throw. That would have been the kill there in and of itself. Looking for one more straight hit. And he gets another one.
Bullseye from SylverRye.
There's some emphasis on these gunshots. Woo!
I don't think he ever spins the bar if he knows it's gonna miss. Like you know, sometimes
like the only time it meter burns is if it's already predetermined to hit.
Exactly.
Whoa.
SylverRye knows. He's like, all right, time to meter burn it. It's always going to hit 100%. SylverRye, congratulations. Moving on in the loser side of the bracket. Kicking Semiij out of top 8, who Semiij, not that long ago, was knocked out by Gurr before top 8, missing his first top 8 ever in StreamMe history. Yeah, there you go. Tweedy versus SylverRye is going to happen in loser semis. We are moving up to Noble Rewind versus TitaniumTigerzz in winners finals to see who is going to go to grand finals and who is going to face the winner of Tweedy and SylverRye. And that also means the SylverRye has taken over in points.
Woo! Congratulations.
So
Congratulations, SylverRye.
Semiij is back in second place. I'm not sure exactly what that point deficit is now, but SylverRye is back in first place. Enough.
Actually, let's go and take a look at the points breakdown to see what the difference is between 5th and 4th. It is a 10-point difference. I was talking about the other graphic that's to the right of that one. Number 28 right there. Yeah! So as you see there, 5th place getting 65 points. Or sorry, yeah. 5th place getting 65. So SylverRye moving to the 4th place points gets 25 points on top of that. So he might even have a 20-point lead right now, technically, and then can only do better from here.
That's right. The night is not over.
No. 10 point because that's 7, 8. Yeah, 10 points. They're right.
It's somewhere between 1 point and 15 points.
Point being,
who knows?
He's got the lead.
Point being, he's got the points. Rewind rolling with Firestorm, which we haven't seen out of him in a little bit. We've seen Beetle for the most part tonight, and he played him incredibly well.
Yeah. So every time, and I actually looked at Evo brackets, and there was a couple of these matchups that happened where I love seeing Brainiac versus Blue Beetles because it seems like Brainiac gives Beetle an awful lot of trouble, and I was curious what matchup Rewind was going to go with here, and it doesn't matter what the matchup is. TitaniumTigerzz coming in here with a fury with Brainiac, because on paper, Firestorm does do well against Brainiac. You just burst your way against all this offensive pressure. And sending a Blue Beetle where Brainiac just controls the pace of the match everywhere, it seems. But Tigers, it's just going ham, egg, and cheese all over Rewind Sandwich.
And that was an incredible block there by Rewind to block the dive kick on Oki that crossed up with the meter burn. Rewind sitting on 4 bars. A level 3 uses the Starfish, got the anti-air. But Tigers staying just out of Starfish's range. And Tigers looking prime to go to Grand Finals this week. Takes the first game. Definitively. Without question. Rewind might have to make a change here, because I don't think Firestorm, even if Firestorm wins this matchup 10-0, Rewind doesn't win this matchup 10-0. Not with Firestorm. I don't know if he would go with Beetle. To your point, I didn't like that matchup when I played Beetle either.
Yeah, the last time I saw Deoxys versus Tekken Master at CEO, and it was a little bit of a mollywop. And that was I believe the match for top 8 that Deoxys lost. But that being said, that particular matchup, Deoxys had his moments, and they were all down to the wire. But it was still crazy to see Brainiac kind of control the pace a little bit. It's just when Beetle gets hit, he happens to hit like an absolute truck. So I would like to see that matchup some more, but not feeling it here is Rewind. Going with Catwoman, which is a decent choice on paper.
Can you really ever go wrong with Catwoman?
I mean, look at how well Semiij does with only this character. No, you cannot go wrong with Catwoman.
Semiij from day one has been putting in work with this single character. I mean, he's picked Starfire or Poison Ivy every now and then. But come on, when you think Catwoman, you think of Semiij and Semiij only. But Rewind right now, taking that first health bar. Still plenty on his first. Tiger's gonna have to do some work this time around.
Ooh, he just sniffed that out. It wasn't reactionary. It's just he knew. And you know, against Brainiac players, when they're at a certain distance, you drone out and then you follow it in. That was just beautiful there by Rewind to know.
Tigers does have almost, okay, burnt the bar there. Trying to get his offense started, trying to get some mix, good blocks. Woo! And the conversion. And those tentacles hurt, baby. Dive kick for the punish.
Can't beat me, you can't beat Bruce.
I do not fear your claws.
Let's go, Brainiac. I hear the tone in his voice. He wants this game, but Rewind. 763. Tigers didn't burn the bar on that dive kick. Straight coming in. Rewind playing it patient. Trying to figure out what Tigers is trying to get started here.
I mean, one hit's gonna be close.
Woo! Oh man! Wait!
Oh my gosh! This thing is just coming, dude.
Oh my God! The dive kick. Tigers up 2-0. Turning things around. Just when you think he's out of it, man.
Looking at the resources, Semiij only had the 1 bar. Tigers had 2. You knew at that moment. At that point, sorry, it's not Semiij, that's Rewind. I see Catwoman on, I think Semiij. Rewind at that point.
See, I told you.
My bad. Didn't have the resources to air escape if he got hit, and he didn't have a wager. And Brainiac with 2 bars hits like a grown-ass man.
If that ender would have hit,
yeah,
that would have been perfect damage. Sadly, there just wasn't enough. There was too much gravity there. But dude, he burnt all the resources. Meter burn back 3, meter burn to dive, just everything. That was crazy, man. Going back to the same stage, but Rewind going back to Firestorm, getting the throw as a punish.
And let's see if he can turn things around. Again, on paper, Firestorm has a really good tool set to deal with Brainiac. The Trailblazer in the air. Again, the burst stopping all the dive kick shenanigans as long as the active frames are out there waiting for him. And let's not forget, let's sprinkle on the bacon bits of the non-matchup specific things called a Vortex.
Well, we didn't even get to see that in the first game. But confirms into the Molten Trap. Gonna get the background bounce. Forward 3. And if Rewind, hindsight is 20/20, but if he would have just stood there instead of Molten Trapped on Wake Up, could have whiff punished Tiger's waking up with that shoulder. Nice use of the interactable. Fireball almost caught. And that's a full punish.
Feel the fury of firestorm.
Another range and out of the whiff, caught his toes. That was an awkward situation when you see that whiff in front of you, because you're actually afraid to press buttons too early going to active frames.
Right. Plus the meter burn controls so much space. Such a big hitbox. Down one, confirms into the molten trap. Is it going to happen again?
So little accomplished.
Only a real master at this point. Under 100 health. Caught him with the dive kick.
We got him, Professor.
Your collection is imminent.
Looking like much better time much better this time around here for Rewind, as he has one single hit away. The guy, yeah, here you go. Burst versus dive kick. Even though dive kick was whiffing in the first place, I'm pretty sure that it'll beat it out. Chat was just asking. I'm pretty sure that it'll beat out dive kick as long as the starfish is active first.
Yeah, and that's always kind of been the thing, is using starfish is such a great tool for anti-airing most any characters. Just the startup is so slow. I think it's 14 frames or something like that. So it's against most characters, got to be a read on the jump in. But Brainiac, you can see him going up there, flying around, just kind of use that thing. The Rewind is going to be stuck with Firestorm the remainder of this set. Tigers picking Brainiac again. I doubt he's going to switch. Now, his Brainiac is something else tonight.
Hey, I was actually watching him play a lot of guys over the past couple of weeks on their streams, just in private long sets, even like against Scar. And his Brainiac was looking so good with Tiger.
Which we can say about a lot of his characters. His Joker's really good. Broke that armor with Rewind. We haven't seen any level 3 Vortex from Rewind yet. But that is a decimated first health bar. That was a flawless. And Tigers has just been stuck in this corner. Good tech. Dive kicking in. Tries to backdash. Catching that whiff fireball with a dive kick. Not getting the background bounce.
There we go.
Starfish. There's the answer.
And it has such a big hitbox again. All of those approaches going to get shut down here. And we're already getting nuclear. Oh my goodness. Excellent tech on the throw.
Nice tech. Whoa. I don't know what's happening now.
One straight hit, and this matchup has gone by so fast as Rewind sends us to another Game 5 on the night. Winners finals. Is Tigers falling apart here? Is Firestorm the answer? So many questions we got left answered, and they're going to be told and unfolded right in front of us here in game number 5 here in the winners finals. Someone's going to grand finals where they're going to have the advantage. If you guys are brand new to fighting games, which I'm pretty sure all of you in the chat are not, but just in case, winner only has to win 1 set in grand finals. When someone comes out from the loser side of the bracket, they have to win 2 sets to win the entire bracket. They have to beat the winner twice. Only seems fair, right?
I think it depends on who you ask. Blake in the chat saying, yo, it's not a flawless. This isn't MK. Blake, did you miss that Raiden was picked? Tonight is MK night.
That's right.
Somehow Raiden made it into the damn game. Nice small conversion there for 170. Good blocks. No punish!
Ooh! I can't believe he had enough of a juggle to get the second down one and then finish strike that to hard knockdown. Tigers. Now he is in that sweet spot of Brainiacs where it is just all about control at this point. Ooh, the backdash. Oh, and you know what? Rewind doing the right thing, which is try to get that down one out there. If you don't get the punish, at least get the check. Firestorm's down one is very good in almost every phase of the game.
You will die by other means.
Active, very big hitbox. What the hell is it on block? You know, these are the things.
We still have questions. Good wake up there by Rewind. Tigers in this game, number 5. Not even Not even down to his half of his first health bar.
Emotions
You
weaken.
don't see jump and throw from Brainiac too often. Rewind falling apart. Not blocking the meter burn.
Or got caught trying to blow it up. Who knows at this point? It'd be some big damage. Oh my goodness! The Brainiac.
If he had a bar right there, it'd have been over with. Rewind has to spend everything. Level 3, meter, mix, back twos, launching, molten trap. There it is. Going to the second health bar, but has the damage been done?
This comeback, he has to. Oh, he has to not take chip for what? Another 30 seconds, and just like that, TitaniumTigerzz is gonna move into the grand finals on the winner's side, guaranteeing top 2 on the night and waiting for everyone else to duke it out. Congratulations, Tigers, with what I believe is his best placement by far here on War of the Gods. Putting in the work.
Congratulations. I want to say it may have been like, I remember Tigers and SylverRye had met up in grand finals, and I want to say SylverRye reset Tigers and actually took the week. It might have been the first week SylverRye won.
Oh, you actually might be right. Where there was someone that made it on the winner's side of that week. Was it Tigers? It was Tigers.
I'm pretty sure it was, and SylverRye reset him.
That was only a couple weeks ago.
And yeah, I think that was SylverRye's first week from this season that he took. I could be wrong, but something like that.
I'm actually going to go back and look at that for now. But there's something I got to tell you guys. All right? Let me get real with you guys real quick. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know it's serious now.
Whoa. What's that serious? It actually might be. Not going to lie to you. Anyways, I may have hinted at this on the last broadcast. I may have got it out there. I may have dangled it.
You planted the seeds.
That's right. Seeds of love. Here on Stream.me, I am proud. We are proud. All of us here are proud to announce that the Injustice Pro Series will now be streamed on Stream.me as well. Yes! Yes!
Let's go. Round of
applause.
applause.
Round of applause,
Let's
everyone. The Injustice Pro Series, starting with EVO this Friday, is going to be here on Stream.me. Take it away, boys. Welcome to the Injustice Pro Series. We're getting right into the action. These pools are stacked.
Players from around the world competing to determine the best can now be seen here on Stream.me. Why would you watch it here, though? We are home to the largest and longest running online Injustice 2 circuit, War of the Gods. On top of that, we will be giving away Injustice 2 DLC codes and swag in the chat. So tune in starting this Friday for the Injustice Pro Series at EVO here on Stream.me/NetherRealm.
All right, everyone. Stream.me/NetherRealm. Go follow it right now. The page is already set up, and we here at Stream.me will be in the chat hanging out with you guys all weekend. And we're going to be doing giveaways to everyone that watches it on StreamMe versus everyone else. We got some Injustice swag bags put together for you. We've got some fighter pack codes for you, Xbox and PlayStation, and some source crystals to give away for Xbox and PlayStation as well to everyone watching in the chat. Stream.me/NetherRealm starting this Friday, and that is going to be 8 p.m. Pacific, or 8 a.m. Pacific start time. You guys can see all the times. We're going to be blasting it on social media from now until Friday. Hope you guys watch it here on StreamMe. I really do appreciate it. And once again, chat, stream.me/NetherRealm. We should actually put it in the...
That's what I was trying to do right now.
Yeah.
Oh, links not allowed.
Oh,
what?
no.
I've been here for 2 years. I can't put links in the chat.
No!
Man, I quit. Get me off of here.
Admins!
I can't even ban anybody.
Admins! So there's the link, and also if you scroll down into the panels of the page, it's right there. It was actually right there the whole time tonight. You guys just didn't see it. But if you scroll down, you can see it. You click that, it takes you right to the NetherRealm page. I'm super excited. Long time in the works, long time coming for that. There you go. Please follow that. Look for it to go live on Friday, and we will have the rest of the Injustice Pro Series also here on Stream.me. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too.
That is awesome, man. That you know, everything's growing. We can see it before our eyes, and it's cool, man. NetherRealm now has a StreamMe page of their own, and it's wonderful. So shout outs to them and StreamMe for you know, getting that together.
Yeah, shouts to Warner Brothers and NetherRealm Studios for putting that together for us. We really do appreciate it. Oh, and also Warren the chat bringing up we're also going to be doing polls like every match. So like every match at Evo, you just vote for who you think is going to win. Be very interactive with you guys on top of the giveaways. It's going to be a very fun viewing experience here on Stream.me. I can't wait.
As long as we have the Superman meme emote in the chat over there, or you know, something. Froggers. Froggers. We gotta have the I don't know, man. It's gonna be cool though. Just those polls and having everybody that we're gonna recognize over there on that channel. It's gonna be super fun. Tweety and SylverRye coming up, and the winner of that will go face against Rewind, and Tiger's gonna be waiting for a little bit up there in grand finals. Looking really good with that Brainiac. I wanted to add, I don't know if Tigers is in the chat, but the shader that he's using for Brainiac, I feel like is part of the name Titanium, because Brainiac is all like shiny, and the shader that he's using just looks really, really like titanium. I want to know if that's the reason he picked that shader, or if it's just color scheme or something.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I would hope so.
You know, it's a name like that. TitaniumTigerzz, where does that come from?
Now,
what does that mean?
Now, what does that mean? And if he gets the win here, is he going to upgrade to a harder metal tiger?
Hopefully not, because you can't change your PSN name. It's 2018, and we still can't do it.
He can take the winnings, and he wins tonight, and do it.
You have to make a whole new thing, man, and lose all of his gear. That's man, come on, PlayStation.
Get with the times.
Tweety going with Superman, which I think is usually who he uses in this matchup, if I'm not mistaken. But
yes,
Hellboy's got some really good answers to any zoning that the Superman wants to do with that revolver.
He has always played Superman in this matchup, and he's always looked so comfortable. So similar to what you saw in Nub Cakes earlier tonight. Watch Tweedy just stare down Hellboy with all these shenanigans, and he's not afraid to do that forward walking and backwardsing, and just letting him leap. Like, he is not afraid of those leaps, and he's very good at outspacing it. And you are talking about some corner control. Welcome back to Superman.
There you go, right there. Tweety just walking out of the range of that leap. Doesn't even care. Tries to air dash, but SylverRye all over it. Tweety recognized that SylverRye was going to do that 4-2-3 into a leap. Tried to dash him down, but it didn't pay off. Oh, a nice read by Tweety. Using Meterburn roll, knew that the SylverRye was either going to shoot the revolver or use the interactable, and the interactable taking a lot longer to recover. Got the punish.
Ooh, SylverRye trying to get very staggered with this pressure and walking into the laser. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see it start up because Hellboy was hiding it from us. Got the back dash.
Punishment. Oh, caught him. Bounce cancel is going to close that distance. It looked like if he would have continued the string normally, I probably would have dropped.
SylverRye's turn to see if he can keep Tweety pressured. What a cross-up. I don't think SylverRye knew that was going to happen at that moment.
That's what I was going to say. He didn't commit. He didn't know which side he was on. That was a tricky situation. Forward 2 into the throw. I mean, SylverRye taking a commanding health lead.
These might be two of the best 4-2s in the game.
Ain't that the truth?
Ooh, Tweety could have activated his trade there. See if he can counter this armor of Hellboy's. Trade's activated. We're in the corner.
For those that don't know, Superman, when he is traded up, he does break armor. But also with Hellboy,
I'll never stop fighting.
Do your worst.
With Hellboy, those 6 hits don't matter to Superman. He'll hit him once, and all 6 hits will just go away. They're obsolete.
Oh my goodness, walking right into an upshot there is Tweedy. And doesn't have a lot of resources for a potential comeback right now. Excellent block.
Ooh!
God damn it, impress me.
You asked for it.
That was such a good block by Tweedy. To know that low was coming in this situation certainly would have killed him. Nice interrupt. That is a 7-framer, so Tweedy's whatever button he followed up with, just a little bit off the money. SylverRye taking the first game. But that was anybody's game, to be honest. SylverRye kind of squeaking by with that one. Tweedy had a lot of good reads.
Hellboy. Fighters approaching Brainiac
1-0
ship.
lead now for SylverRye. And again, I believe last time I saw these two play this particular matchup, Tweedy looked very good in it. And like I said, it looks like a matchup knowledge thing on top of, trade versus trade, Superman winning, and the control that Superman can have, especially in that corner. But early on, he had the position that he wanted. He had the health lead. But just a regular wake-up pounce there by SylverRye. Got him out of the corner. Tweedy allowed it and wasn't able to reestablish himself from then.
SylverRye absorbing that first hit. Recognized the interrupt right before the second hit came. A nice catch by Tweedy, though.
Oh my goodness! And even so, that was actually really smart by Tweedy to meter burn that, because SylverRye's armor was hitting first. Because if he didn't meter burn, even though he was traded up, he was going to break the armor regardless. He would have gotten hit by the meter burn back 3 of SylverRye. So he was able to beat it out kind of both ways. Very smart stuff.
Won't hurt any less tomorrow.
These horns on Hellboy, by the way. And you'll notice SylverRye go for that.
Never stop fighting.
Do your worst.
That jump in after the slam, just to bait out those air techs. And it's worked a couple times tonight, because usually, the mix right there is a back 3, or is he going to jump?
God damn it, impress me.
You asked for it.
Nice catch by Tweedy, dashing up straight into the 4-2-3. Oh, SylverRye went with a massive read right there, overcommitting. 517. Woo! Tweedy blowing up the wake up. 360. That's 800 damage done in about 5 seconds. Tweedy's got to be careful here. But that trade is going to be over with. SylverRye's not going to be able to go for a setup and reactivate, as it's gone in an instant jump back 1. Tweedy's tying up 1-1.
Superman wins.
Looks like we're forming a classic right here, Echo, between these two. 1-1. Grand finals on the line.
Batman.
And
SylverRye switching to Batman?
What is this?
I saw somebody.
What is this, the beta?
I did see somebody in the chat say, yo, why isn't SylverRye running Batman in this? But he got a win with Hellboy. He got the first game. He is technically still winning the counterpick war, but at this point, he's got to take this game. Tweedy, obviously knowing this matchup, front to back. Dash up into the grab. First hit.
Ooh. Trying to catch, I think he was trying to catch Tweedy disrespecting the block stun of those mechanical bats. Whoa!
Wake up battering, everybody's favorite wake up. The one that's never supposed to work, but always does.
No fear whatsoever. And you know what? There are situations where it's like, yeah, up batarang, good decision. But when you're staring at when Superman's staring at you in the face with a forward 2, with a potential forward 2, and that's your decision. I respect it.
These jump ones by Tweedy are putting in so much work. SylverRye gonna have to play catch up now. Not gonna burn the bar. Good blocks. Dash up, tried to get him with the back one. Not letting go of the bat and gets thrown, so he loses it. Tweedy just coming in relentlessly. Forward 2, into the trait, into the throw. Forward 2-3, trying to get as much chip as he can.
Don't waste my time.
Nice pressure here for SylverRye. The back one won. Even though he got the first hit, the second one just dropped. Good blocks by Tweedy. Just tried to backdash though.
You can't win this.
Don't bet on it. I'm ending this nightmare.
You asked for it.
That was a really good trip guard by Tweedy. He got crossed up and went instantly with the forward 2 and actually forced the clash. And Tweedy is going to take the third game up 2-1. Looking to go face his noble partner, noble teammate, Rewind. He's got to take one more. And SylverRye has lost the counterpick war.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. I feel like Hellboy was a better choice.
And he is going back to Hellboy here, yep.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
Tweedy's defense against Batman was just so good.
And it's really when his defense is on point in this matchup as well that it really shows, you know, why Tweedy picks Superman. That and of course the control that Superman gives him, and you know, one of the only few characters that once, you know, trait for trait doesn't have to respect the trimmer style like trait of Hellboy's already activated here. Oh no, this is going to be the damage over time.
Tweedy's almost lost his whole, or half of his first health bar. Getting tongue-tied. Tries to jump out of that interaction, not going to work.
Half of that was chip, and so SylverRye, if you watch the differences in use of the trait, it's very interesting how he, you know, when he chooses to use which one.
That's the armor, and Tweedy got crossed up. Tried to air tech, and a bounce cancel for his troubles. 420. Throw, not going to be enough damage, but man, 36 hit points. He is in chip territory. Peter burn roll. Tweedy trying to get some offense going. No interrupt.
You can end this, you know.
Oh my goodness.
I'll never stop fighting.
Do your worst.
He blew up that forward 2-3, and he knew exactly what he was doing.
He did it a couple games back too, man. Just absorbed the first hit and interrupted before that 3 came out. Tweedy coming in swinging now. 533 on the board. And Tweedy chasing him down. No fear.
Hope you've learned something.
Bringing this back, looked like SylverRye was getting ready to potentially run away with it, and the immediate read. After that, to shut down any kind of momentum Tweedy was trying to build it there full screen with that up shot. Good defense there by Tweedy. No, that may have been an input error coming out of the crouch block. I couldn't tell. And the pure damage.
Jeez.
Oh, in the hole.
Wow.
That was perfection there at the end by SylverRye as we're going to another Game 5 to set our grand finals. On the winner's side, it was a Game 5. Here on the losers, why wouldn't we have it any other way right before EVO to give you guys a show?
I told you, man, he never misses with that revolver. You saw just a little hesitation, the millisecond. Saw Tweedy jump, said, all right, come on down, come on down. There we go.
Gotta love that hold.
Approaching Slaughter Swamp.
And this
All
is
right.
it. Whoever wins this is going
Chat.
to face Rewind.
Chat, who do you guys like here in this Game 5? Let us know. Let me see some method emotes for SylverRye, some noble emotes for Tweedy.
Nice bait. Little shimmy there by Tweedy. Going immediately to the corner. 585 damage put on the table already.
Oh, and again,
There it is
the
again.
knowledge.
Tweedy getting crossed up there. Man, you see his character. Superman just turning in circles. Has no idea which side Hellboy is on until the last second. Woo, good damage by Tweedy coming in. Forward 2-3. Dashes under.
Again, the movement plus frames there. And nice. Uses the barrel in those plus frames. You never know if SylverRye was going to try something crazy there with the pushback on it. Not out of it, though, is SylverRye. Any one of these hits connects.
That crossed, the neutral jump crossed up. I didn't expect that. Good on Tweedy to block it.
Oh! And the movement on these leaps. Getting Tweedy out of situations where he may even have to guess at times. He's just avoiding it. Superman's forward dash, very strong.
Carries a lot of distance, recovers fairly quick.
Woo! And the EX never doesn't work, Echo. Two negatives
right, man.
make a positive.
Ooh. Jab right to the face of Tweedy. Possibly, I think he just hit confirm that.
Damn it, impress me.
You asked for it.
I think he just hit confirm forward 2 raw. All these are adding up. SylverRye with the revolver. Trying to close the distance. Tweedy down 1 into forward 2-3 pressure. No punish. Tweedy swung after that Superman punch on block, by the way.
I mean, why not?
I'll never stop fighting.
Do your worst.
Possibly catch your opponent off guard, thinking that you're going to meter burn it to stay safe. A lot of mind games can be played right there. Does get the trade activated.
Tweedy trying to catch SylverRye in the air right there. SylverRye missed the opportunity to mix. One more opening. One more opening.
Wait a minute.
Man, I don't know. Tweedy air tagged and a throw.
It comes down to one hit. One hit only.
This is Chip. 16 hit points remaining. 51 hit points
and
remaining.
And the jump 2,
oh
Tweedy.
My God.
With the last second.
Superman
Jump 2. Meeting what looked like a jump over from SylverRye could have gone either way. And we wouldn't have it any other way here on War of the Gods.
I really thought a match extension was about to happen. Man, oh man. Tweedy really turned that one. Look, Superman, you got to turn that frown upside down, sir.
If Superman could smile, he would have right there. But we haven't programmed that yet.
That was a great set to watch. Well played by both. Going into Evo, I know, even though SylverRye lost that, I know he's going headstrong into Evo. Good luck to him. Tweedy's still in this thing, so he is going to have to go against Rewind, his teammate on Noble. And I'm trying to think who Rewind might bring out here. Probably, I think he's going to bring out Beetle. We've already seen Tweedy do really good against Beetle tonight.
I forgot. I thought that was Losers Finals. Son of a...
No, man, we're still here.
Dang. Oh, there's more matches. All right, cast your votes. Polls up in the chat. Noble team killed number 2. They have a lot of fun with those, man. Here we go. Rewind versus Tweedy. You can vote in the poll or vote with the emotes in the chat. Just put a Noble emote for who you like in this matchup. And what's the matchup going to be?
I don't even think Rewind knows yet.
Rewind definitely doesn't know. He's in the Tropic Beetle, all right. After what we saw Tweedy do to Deoxys in that reverse 3-0, I respect it. I mean, it was game 5.
It was. And even though it's the same character, Deoxys and Rewind play a very different Blue Beetle style. We'll see how Rewind deals with this. Deoxys did really well against Starfire. Well, I say really well, but it was, Tweedy reverse 3-0'd him. But I'm just saying, Deoxys, he knew the tech. He just got outplayed. Tweedy, a very good player.
And Tweedy's reaction to the jump back of Beetle, going for those projectiles, was immaculate. Utilizing that DP that had the range to it traded with it. But in that, in those clutch moments, can be so crucial.
See if Rewind makes the reads on when Tweety's going to use that trait to get his air dash in and get a full punish. Standing one. Tweety just throwing out
my goodness. He said sit down. What? It was kind of a gift. It was a gift from Tweety in the end because it put Rewind out of the corner. Man,
that's true. Even though it did hit on that side. That was weird. Nice down two. Standing three into the background bounce. Hard knockdown. Didn't get the float. Just went with a raw jump three. And Tweety, as we know, going against Deoxys, Tweety loves to delay wake up against that forward two hard knockdown.
4-3. Everyone not giving it to him. And, you know, we even saw against Samage. I really love the movement I'm seeing out of Rewind. He's kind of playing, and I don't mean to say this, he's playing a little bit like Tweety with those forward dashes and reacting to anything aerial.
Yeah, and Beetle's, you know, you were talking about dashes earlier. Beetle's got a pretty good one himself. The spacing by Rewind tonight has been perfect, but Tweety with the health lead right now. Rewind trying to jump his way in, forward two. Tweety just trying to keep the space, do the chip over time.
Jeez.
Getting closer to that corner, though.
And a beautiful
nice back two.
Gorgeous anti-air. Anything at this point will chip out. Does have a little bit of trait, and he expels it immediately for the kill, as Tweety's going to take a 1-0 lead on Rewind in a matchup that he's already won just closely. And, yeah, Tweety looking like he's picking up right where he left off in this particular matchup. But I do like what I'm seeing out of Rewind with the slight movement. And he's going to go with Catwoman, who we've seen once Semiij got a handle on the Starfire matchup, what she's able to do to this character. And we'll see if Rewind's kind of at that caliber of matchup knowledge that Semiij is at to be able to completely shut down Starfire in the corner. That's the thing to look out for in this matchup, is getting the hits, getting the corner carry, and completely locking down Starfire.
Down two coming out of Tweety. Not dealing with that jump two today. Oh, I'm just trying to keep the space, but... And now Tweety is out of the corner, but wait a minute, Cat Dash chases him down.
Ooh, how many shimmies did he just attempt? Trying to bait out any button to whiff punish right there was Rewind. This man was salsa dancing for a good couple seconds.
He was waiting for something. You ain't lying. Good blocks by Tweety. That string is negative now. Sometimes we do forget. That overhead from Catwoman is -1 now. Health bar's pretty much even. Good punish.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Not like this! In the middle of a match. Tweety getting disconnected. Oh, no. Let me get some hashtag not like this in the chat, please. Oh, no. All right, let me get it back in here.
We've been seeing an awful lot of that lately.
All right, let's get him back in here. The DDoS was successful. Oh, man. I need a water break. It's all good. We'll see what the ruling is on it. Usually the game goes to the man that's still left in the King of the Hill. But sometimes you do like to let the players have a say in if they want to take it or not. We're pretty lenient. Sometimes.
Tweety's saying he's just going to leave if we give him that.
All right, I'm going to let the admins take care of that while I sit here and sip on this beautiful, beautiful H2O. Also, do you guys want to hear a blow up? This has nothing to do with War of the Gods or Injustice. I got a notification on my phone last night from Netflix that said, new for you. It said, new for you, now on Netflix, The Waterboy. And I was like, wait a minute.
I actually did watch that, like, it might have been yesterday, actually.
I was like, wait a minute, Netflix. How do they know? You know? Just saying. Anyways, so it is going to be 1-1 in the set. Game going to rewind. And we're back in the thick of it.
Down one into the meter burn back three. Good backdash by Rewind. Jumping in.
Both had the right idea with the forward dash. But a little bit more patient there was Rewind, waiting out the down one and the meter burn back three. I think he was trying to get out a counter poke or something there. But Rewind is really good at taking full string swings after a block down one. You know, very good at recognizing that. But we're into the corner. Here we go. This is where is the knowledge there. That's the universal answer. As long as you time it right, it'll shut down every wake up that Starfire does have. Forcing what you saw there, which is the delayed wake up. But Tweety was able to make it out. Oh my goodness!
Man, that would have been awesome if he got the full conversion.
Jumped over a forward three and got the anti-air punish. That was gorgeous. Ooh. Not ready for the cross-up, or may have input a wake-up there was Tweety. If you had 10 rating charge, would have been back to full screen. I think that's maybe what he wanted. I'm not going to make 100% determination of what's happening. Maybe he's gotten crossed up.
It did kind of hit right on top of his head. Rewind with this health lead still on his first bar. That's not going to be enough damage.
And you know, for meterless, that's not too shabby off of a down two. Oh my!
It's really not.
Is something distracting you? This how you ask me?
Raw cat dashes have been a beautiful highlight of Semiij in the past, this season of War of the Gods, and now even Rewind here is, you know, when is it gonna come? When's it gonna work? And are you gonna be able to punish it even if it doesn't? You know, that's really the meta. And even there, and beautifully input there by Tweedy, whiff or block. That was the answer. Not afraid to wake up with a really unsafe one there with Rewind. That made me choke a little bit. Oh my god. I didn't even see that DP coming.
Nice confirm here. Tweedy waking up with back forward two, burning the trade as well, burning the bar. And Tweedy, since he clashed early, is going to lose the third game. Rewind going up 2-1, potentially to go and face Tigers yet again.
In what was a game 5 in and of itself. But since, well, he ran it back with Starfire regardless, but is he gonna? He's been trying Fate a lot versus Semiij's Catwoman. I wonder if he's gonna try it here. I'm really curious. I'm curious matchup-wise, because was that not the first match of winners last time around, or last top 8 was Semiij versus Tweedy, and we saw this particular matchup right here?
It was, yep. That was the Noble Team kill of last week.
Yep. Let's see if they get into this matchup. Looks like he's going to try Dr. Fate. Might be thinking about it. Might not. But a 2-1 lead now for Rewind. So even if Tweedy were to get the W here with Dr. Fate, would leave the final counterpick choice to potentially Rewind if it gets that far.
Dr. Fate. Fighters approaching Atlantis.
Chat's pretty lit right now.
Chat's lit? Let's look.
Chat's a little lit.
Lit? Get bodied. We don't care.
Begin.
One thing that I've seen tonight, and it involves neither one of these players, with Deoxys' ability to consistently whiff punish that forward two. And that's just something I think over time a lot of people are going to need to pick up on, just to be able to react. Because that forward two, the forward two you do up three and it'll launch, but it won't come out on block. Forward two onk, or just forward two by itself as somewhat of a stagger. Nice down one into a throw. Woo! Oh, and Tweedy trying to get a little swaggy there. I'm not sure what that conversion was. It looked pretty tight.
Didn't come off the bar either. There was Rewind playing a good mind game. Oh my goodness! Had the reaction of the interactable, but not the reaction of the number 4-3 of Tweety. I have expected another one out of Rewind, like a second reaction even after that, walking into the orb and setting up that minefield as Tweety and taking this health lead, taking the first bar as he's trying to work his way back into this set. Caught some hits down there too on the way in. Good Rewind.
Oh, and no whip punish coming out of Tweety right there. Rewind with the throw. It's Tweety on his second health bar, and Rewind sitting on 4 bars right now. He has Tweety in the corner. Tweety had the read, but Rewind with the jump too. Good blocks. Woo. Rewind just super careful.
Back two in the back two.
I'm stealing this one from you.
The Onk protects me.
Rewind wants all that health. A full second health bar now.
And out of nowhere, right? Whoa, what a backdash on the low! That was so close to clipping him. And a nice back two right there, and now it's just full momentum ride now for Rewind.
Karma's a beast.
It's going to be really tough for Tweety to make this comeback. He's going to have a bar left to work with. Almost 2. No punish. Tweety's got to find an opening now.
And all over Rewind is on these jump-ins, walking back on every jump-in, looking for the trip card. Hasn't got it yet, but just chipping out Tweety at this point. Tweety getting very aggressive, looking for the big damage, especially with that 4-2 meter burn cancel. Trying to get back in this match. Just excellent defense by Rewind. He has not been opened up, I think, on the second bar of health at all. I think this has almost all been chipped.
Yeah, most of it, aside from a couple throws here and there. And Tweety just trying to find an opening. Meter bounce cancels the forward 2, takes the health advantage, just slightly. Woo! And a whiff punish by Rewind, burning all the meter, getting all the damage. It will be Rewind versus Tigers in Grand Finals.
In the run back. That went to a game number 5 where Rewind finally found an answer towards the end of the set. So this could be a very, very interesting Grand Finals. Where, like I said, Rewind had just kind of adapted to Tiger's Brainiac with Firestorm at the end and started to look convincing. So will that carry over? Because Rewind, regardless, has a big mountain to climb, having 6 games to win in order to win this week.
Yeah, that's true. And Tigers tonight, there's a reason that man's in Grand Finals. He's been playing very good and just really oppressive. But he's also really patient in times that he needs to be patient. And he's just playing maybe the best I've ever seen Tigers play, to be honest. He's just been so... You can just tell his confidence in his play is just at another level tonight, which is awesome to see. But like you mentioned, Rewind did start putting the pieces together. It was just a little bit too late, but now he gets the run back. But he's got 6 games to do it in, and it's going to be an uphill battle. But Rewind's been in this situation before, mostly with Semiij, as far as War of the Gods is concerned.
Yes.
So Rewind walking into this is not unfamiliar territory. So, I mean, the man knows what kind of work he's got to put in now.
Yeah, and,
we'll
and
just see if
he's
he can
getting
do it.
great points on the season as well because he's been floating around that middle of the pack there in the top 8 in points. So this is going to be a great week for him, and he puts himself in a great position to potentially win this. Like I said, the way that that he started to adjust towards the end of the set, but Tigers just with that monstrous of a comeback, getting almost 500 damage, and then the stray hit at that point. And coming right into it's going to be Firestorm versus Brainiac. And like I said, this is going to be a slobber knocker the way that Winners Finals went. And I can't wait as it's going to begin, guys. Vote right now in the chat. Grand Finals, who you think is going to win, as we are going to conclude week number 7 right now with Grand Finals here on War of the Gods.
We're going to have to see some level 3 out of Rewind this time. He used it very sparingly. Tigers calls the trade in, gets the hit. And Rewind just trying to stay out of dodge. Doesn't want to deal with any of this. Gets caught by the dive kick. Good block on the Molten Trap. And when that trade almost hit him, but that Molten Trap was just a little bit faster. Very good punish here by Rewind.
Oh, here we go.
Level 3. It is active. Which side's it going to be on? Good block and punish by Tigers. Rewind hesitated just a little bit on trying to go for the sneaky cross up.
Good block on the Molten Trap there at the end, because you knew as a Firestorm player you're looking for that Molten Trap on the very last couple of seconds of the blue straight to try to just get the hits done for potentially one more mix. It was smart for Titanium to just wait on a crouch guard, but beautifully opening him up there as a Rewind. Could have just closed out with a combo there. But ends up resetting it into some chip as well. Beautiful stuff by Rewind. Like I said, the way that I saw him start to adjust this matchup, this Grand Finals is going to get very interesting, very quick, and he is shutting down those dive kicks. That answers your question in the chat of what wins once that Starfish is active.
Forward 3. Tigers tried to go for a throw. The man is waking up now, though. Rewind just 185 damage away from taking this thing, but Tigers just devoured that health bar.
Blue drone's gonna come back.
Trying to get the punish, but Rewind gonna punish that shoulder charge, taking the very first game.
Firestorm wins.
It's a good way to get started if you're Rewind. As if the first set never even happened.
Never even happened. And he tried, what was it, Firestorm, Catwoman, Firestorm on the winner's side of Grand Finals.
Winner's Finals.
No. Winner's Finals.
Green Arrow.
I'm done. Whoa!
Fighters
Green Arrow pick here from TitaniumTigerzz. I've never seen this before, and I'm... What? I do say that Tigers mains the entire cast, and he still surprises me.
Begin.
I don't know that I've ever seen his Green Arrow in my life. That's a good air-to-air.
Chat, I cannot say that I've seen this matchup often at really all. So if you'd like to give us some insight, I would love to hear it. Looking good so far, but one Molten Trap and a Dream is all that this character really needs. And he needed the interactable, but the Stinger was so active into the second hit that it blew it up after the armor, I'm assuming?
Yeah, that was a weird exchange. It was hard to see what happened in the middle of it, but you saw the Stinger, carry them both over.
Mind if I take a selfie?
Woo. Those trades definitely in Green Arrow's favor. I mean, he wins almost every zoning war with those fire arrows loaded. And very interesting, the Samage Blast is going to be annoying for the Molten Trap as well, so he's just going to build meter and get away from those bad boys, but opening him up and not at all. Didn't use it. Didn't get that 4-3 in time.
Rewind trying anything and everything. Not watching. He's getting hit by all the mix-up arrows. The overheads, the lows. Caught the slide, though. Molten Trap.
So chat, Chat, be completely honest with me. Did you expect the switch to green arrow from Tigers, and did you expect it to work out like it just did as we get ourselves a match?
Green arrow wins.
That was...
Does Tigers have the tech?
Savage Blast, Stinger, Fire Arrows. That's the recipe. It really, I mean, he had all the reads on when Rewind was going to wake up, when Rewind was going to jump, when Rewind was going to Molten Trap. And no matter what Rewind did, you know, even if you caught him with a Molten Trap, he got interrupted by arrows. So it didn't even matter. Rewind got caught waking up a couple times with Trailblazer, got caught out, just kept taking damage. But Rewind sticking it out with Firestorm. Going to try it again.
And on the trades with the even the Molten Trap, you know, it puts Firestorm in a knockdown state to where it's very hard to get all the combos off of, anything like that. You know, you utilize the hit stun to build the space back in. And it's just been, on paper, look really good from what I've seen. You know, again, Savage Blast kind of countering that as well. And Tiger's just playing outstanding. Ooh, that turned into a lot of damage out of nowhere. That was off of a jump through off of an interactable in the 350. Easy.
And those electric arrows, they are fast. Fastest arrows he has. Ooh, good read. Rewind's still picking it up regardless. Level 3 is activated. Man! Can't you just hit us with the original mix?
You just got double teamed.
That was so dirty, just stared him right in the eyes. Ooh. And re-molten trapped him again. Good trip guard.
Good recognition on him not meter burning that. That was amazing by Tigers. Let's just calm down and say what just happened. Rewind had the bar to meter burn that molten trap. Tigers, beautiful recognition. And not out of this. And I really like that. So he jumped back and immediately forward dash. Screw does have an amazing forward dash. And it, like, if he would have gone for the molten trap, I don't think it would have worked. Like, he's playing the mind game of where he's on the screen, and now he's back to the lead.
Love the confidence, kid.
Tiger sitting on 2 bars right now. Rewind does have access to level 3, and he has a bar. So one touch by Rewind could potentially, this may, no, he's going to keep it unclashable and then get level 3. I don't know. This may come back to bite him. Double dashes up with the arrow loaded. No punish. No interrupt either. No punish on the Hurricane Bow.
Woo! Wait a minute!
Oh my God! Are we actually getting a super?
We sure are! Not even gonna kill? This is just for the memes! Damn, that did a lot of damage too. Now we're 1 fire arrow away. Looks like he went back into the active phase! No! Not like this!
And he read the wake up good on Rewind to jump back. Throw out the jump normal. Keep it together, big fella. Rewind up 2-1. Looking for the reset. Man, that was... You're right, man. That super with whatever combo beforehand, it did like 550.
That hurt. That hurt. But he put it down to where the jump back, I mean, it got him burned. Literally. The pun not intended there. Wow. Wow. That's all I could say. Because he put it to within 1 arrow of winning is essentially what he did. Should he have saved that? Who knows? He was still in a position where, you know, unwagerable damage would have killed.
And what a confirm there by Tiger. Single hitting into the background bounce. But you're right. It was, you know what? Like you said, it's for the memes. It's not going to kill. It did a lot of damage. But man.
It may have been the best decision because, again, he was close to death. And Rewind had the resources to go for the Molten Trap, go for the back 3, back 3s. Would have forced TitaniumTigerzz to come off all the meter anyway, or wagered. which at that point he would still need to open up Rewind a couple of times rather than just hit him with one fire arrow for the win. So again, it could have been the right decision, could have not been the right decision. That's why we play the game.
Jesus Christ! When does this ever end?
Did it, Professor?
I thought he'd already done a meter burn molten trap. Apparently not. The man was not done. Rewind 1 health bar away from resetting the grand finals. And Tigerzz, he's been in this position before where he's held the winner's side and got reset by SylverRye and lost that week.
Flame off, kid.
Can't put out these flames.
Tigerzz with the early wager is going to make himself incredibly susceptible to when Rewind builds the second half of his trade bar. Comes off all of his resources now. Scary situation.
Oh! And the little hesitation by Tigerzz got Rewind to jump and just clipped his toes. Fire arrows are loaded right now. Rewind with the cross up. Back 2. This could be the reset.
And there's a trade I'm talking about with the Molten Trap versus Fire Arrow, but it might be a little too late. And the throw as a reversal is going to get the kill, and we got ourselves a reset.
Good stuff by Rewind, even though it looked a little rough at the beginning. At least versus Green Arrow, he pulled it together and reset the bracket. Now both are in losers, and now it's 1st to 3.
Firestorm.
No matter what. It hasn't looked like a bad pick from Tigerzz. But is he going to try?
Scarecrow.
What? Wasn't this his, like, first main? No. It was Atrocious.
Approaching Gotham City.
I don't know. Did he just random select in his head?
I think he closed his eyes and just eventually pressed the X
Holy
button.
crap. Tigerzz plays so much in the cast. And we got Scarecrow in Grand Finals. We haven't seen Scarecrow on War of the Gods in a millennia. We haven't even talked about that.
Character we used to see all the time, especially after White Boy winning CEO last year.
Oh no. That's a crucial drop to start off your potential run with Scarecrow. Is to drop a B&B like that.
Tigerzz kind of falling apart right now. Rewind taking full advantage, puts himself in the corner. Jumps out of the Molten Trap. Oh no! Man, he's sitting on 5 hit points. Woo! He even missed the jump in. It was just the damage over time that got him.
Very good Trailblazer right there. If he would have stood still, he was eating some kind of mix, +6. Oh, always and forever. And Trailblazing before that jump 2 got to the hitbox. And we're guessing. Doing it early here. Woo!
Well, he was still trying to mix. Tigerzz not having any of it.
Temperature's rising.
Burn yourself out.
Rewind 15% back. Still has a pretty good health lead, down to 1. Tigerzz just trying to leap in, comes in. Rewind with these down to 1 into the Molten Traps have just been on the money.
Dread consumes you.
Professor and I don't think so.
Oh man, this has been a interesting change of events here. And look at, you know what? If you rewind, you're sitting there. He was playing it so slow because we all know what a hit from this character can lead to. And here we go.
Yeah, this is danger territory right now. The push block, but a meter burn back 3 coming out of Rewind.
And that's shit
that
out.
could be
and that's just
it.
gonna kill.
Rewind taking the very first game. Tigers has got to find an answer.
Man, so like I said, the reason why the game slowed down so much there at the end is because
Superman.
they both knew
Firestorm.
what Scarecrow's capable of with a hit in that situation, especially once he got into the corner. Luckily, Rewind was able to, I don't know if it was a reaction to the meter burn of Tigers there, but good back three, got himself the win, because if he didn't, he was about to be potentially toasted in that corner.
Man, I really feel like...
I do not like blocking this character in the corner, and I don't think anyone in their right mind would say that they enjoy blocking Scarecrow in the corner.
No. But that's the thing, you actually do have to block him in the corner.
Now, this is not one of those situations where it's like, oh yeah, you just take the hit here, and you're no, everything leads to everything.
Wake up, Trailblazer by Rewind. Oh! And uses the armor.
He almost
he's still trying to get that.
Did you see him almost pick that up after the second whiff with the down one? Rewind, calm down.
Rewind not letting Tigers do anything, and that's what you want to do against Scarecrow, is push block if you can.
Ooh. I like what Rewind... So Rewind wasn't trying to tech a throw. He was trying to get him in the recovery of the trade call to put him in the corner.
We got him, Professor. This is nowhere yet.
And I think Tigers may have known that Rewind was going to go for that. Knew exactly the timing on when that thing was going to recover.
See? I'm the nuclear man.
But here we are, second health bar, both players. Tigers going for those instant air blast.
Dread consumes you.
Professor and I don't think so.
Tigers with 2 bars, going to spend 15%. And Tigers using those instant air blasts just to throw off the timing for Rewind trying to trip guard him with those molten traps. But it's come back to bite him a couple times as well.
Ooh, beautiful that one. Kind of risky against jump 3, but he waited until afterwards. And Rewind, is he gonna take this 2-0 lead? Be only one game away. What a call out! He barely missed the punish,
he knew it was coming!
But he knew it was coming. And without the corner here, Scarecrow a little bit less scary. Activating the blue. One hit's gonna do it, and it did.
Oh, that's a punish though! That's a punish though! Wait a minute! Tigers with the optimal stuff. Instant air blast.
Oh,
the wake up is so quick. Tigers tried to jump out of the way.
Firestorm.
Rewind 1 game away from resetting the bracket and taking the entire week.
What could Tigers have done in that situation to avoid that? Could he have just activated trait and would the stink have killed on 1 tick? Would it have even hit him before the Trailblazer started off, which is one of the quickest special moves in the game?
Firestorm.
What?
The Joker.
I think maybe teleport. And may have avoided it.
And Tigers is going. One of my favorite things that Tigers does. F it, I'm playing Joker, which is the character he really loves to play and wants to main.
Well, dude, Joker's hype, so let's go. Right on Gorilla City, jumps in, didn't expect Rewind to get hit by it, and committed straight to the overhead crowbar.
He beat someone like Rewind on the Clash with Joker one week. I can't remember who it was he beat, but it was someone up there. Super low key. You guys should also watch the Clash on Fridays.
I want to say it might have been Burrito Voorhees. I don't remember. But you're right. He did use Joker the entire set. Oh, Tigers may have went for a tech there. Rewind might have shimmied a little bit too much. Expected the wake up right there was Tigers. Went with the parry. Rewind put himself in the corner with that back 3. And that corner escape is just so hard for characters like Joker, and anybody that wants to keep you in the corner, you can just keep using it. They have to keep making the reads.
Oh my goodness!
Woo!
Got you steamed yet?
How funny of you to say.
Oh, Triclops, thank you. It was White Boy Aquaman.
That did what?
That played Joker on the Clash and won the set. It was against White Boy.
Oh, it's against White Boy? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Thank you, Triclops.
Tiger still on his first health bar. That hit.
I'm a nuclear-powered badass.
Rewind 1 life bar away from taking the entire week and stealing it away from Tigers. But the Joker, is Joker the answer? Does anybody know how to block this character?
Does
kind of
anyone
feel
really?
like Tigers dash. I feel like Tigers just dashed out of that molten trap. Still got hit. Rewind! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh! I mean, should he have class at this point? Might be a little too late. Is he really trying to meme it out in the starfish?
Rewind!
Rewind 3. Oh!
Firestorm wins.
After the reset, is gonna
Look at
take
that.
week number 7 Echo here of War of the Gods. Jeez!
Somebody screen capped that. Rewind just won with himself. Man, have you seen that meme?
No.
With the Rewind with the Firestorm?
Oh
It's
no!
actually perfect. It's perfect. I think SylverRye started that. If I'm not, I don't remember.
No.
But it's pretty. It's pretty.
It's nowhere
damn
near
good.
as good as Deoxys as Superman. Let me tell you. That might be the best
Have
thing
you
I've ever
seen-
seen.
Deoxys. You mean Spider-Man or Super? What?
You
You mean Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's him in a Spidey suit, and he looks just like Peter
Oh,
Parker.
okay. Yeah, you said Superman, so I was
Does
confused.
he Superman?
Yeah,
My bad.
I have.
He kind of
yeah,
looks
I
like
have seen Spider-Man.
Clark too. Deoxys, I'm not gonna lie. There's your week number 7. Rewind coming through on the loser side of the bracket, and look at just a little bit of momentum going into Evo. You know, it's a little bit of a confidence booster. TitaniumTigerzz was second place. Excellent job to him as well. He's gonna get great points on the season. A little bit of money, cash in his pocket, because that's how we do it here at War of the Gods. Tweedy getting 3rd, getting some money as well. And then SylverRye getting 4th, and then 5th and 7th you guys saw down there at the bottom as well. Thank you so much for watching War of the Gods. We got Evo Friday, starting at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard. If you guys want to do some quick maths, that's 11 o'clock for you guys on the East Coast. And it's going to be here.
Hey.
On stream.me/NetherRealm. Just like the rest of the Injustice Pro series. Watch it here. Why would you watch it here rather than anywhere else? We're going to be doing polls in chat. We're going to be doing giveaways to you guys in chat. And this is the home of the longest running and largest Injustice Online event series ever, War of the Gods. So, thank you, Selena. Appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Echo, any closing thoughts as we prepare for Evo in just 2 days?
I just want to say, everybody going to Evo, be careful. And, good luck. Those pools are going to be really fun to watch, and it's just I can't wait to watch who makes that top 8, man. It's going to be a bloodbath.
It is going to be
just be careful.
So deserved to make that top 8 with just how things are lined up, and out of pools, it's just a bloodbath. And even the matches to make it out of pools are bloodbaths from what I've seen so far on all the lineups. Trying to go through each and every single one of them one by one. Oh my goodness. So, thank you guys so much for watching War of the Gods. Week number 7, signups will be live. I think are live still for week number 8, where we'll see you next weekend for week number 8. We will not have War of the Gods or the Clash this weekend. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great night from all of us here at Stream.me.
Did you miss War of the Gods live? Catch up on all the latest action with StreamMe archives or on the StreamMe YouTube channel.
Welcome to the Injustice Pro Series. We're getting right into the action. These pools are stacked.
Players from around the world competing to determine the best can now be seen here on Stream.me. Why would you watch it here, though? We are home to the largest and longest running online Injustice 2 circuit, War of the Gods. On top of that, we will be giving away Injustice 2 DLC codes and swag in the chat. So tune in starting this Friday for the Injustice Pro Series at EVO here on Stream.me/NetherRealm.